It's because I can use all this space.
I got to learn some mysterious things. So I've been visited now. I wonder if that means we're all been visited.
Okay, so previously on Gom,
Yep.
you were out seeking orcs.
Mm-hmm.
You laid a trap. You saw the orcs coming. They were running towards you, and you saw that they were being chased by a mob of undead.
Yep.
And the orcs and undead passed you. Some of you tried to hide. Some of the undead saw Thorin and started to attack.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, the group decided to come into action, and all the orcs were trying to flee into the river or go to the other side towards Brighton, or at least get away from this undead.
It's rough.
You basically killed most of these undead, and you were fleeing towards Brighton at this
When
time.
we tell the story, we chased the orcs into their certain doom, by the way.
Okay.
Of the undead orcs.
Sure, yeah, the undead chased
That's how that happened.
into the river as well. At this
Jelly
time,
was in the forefront, most ferocious.
you heard sounds of in the distance to your east, and you decided to make to Brighton and found that the city had been vacated. You saw people escaping from Brighton going west.
Got my book of nuts.
And you went to the city, found it was empty. Thorin went to Maggie's, got himself feeble-minded.
Typical Tuesday. Do we have Tuesdays?
I mean, we have 5
What's
days.
a 5-day week? Can one of them be Tuesdays?
Sure.
Yes.
We got Tuesdays. Way
I
to
go Tuesday.
negotiate.
That's why I picked it.
So you were then led out of the city. You caught up with the caravan that was going west towards Hampstead, where Matt was safeguarding the people escaping, and you caught up to Maggie and her wagon. You made a deal to try to fix Thorn. To no avail.
Regret.
You gave up some gems.
Regret.
Preferin is now trying to light Maggie's wagon on fire.
Regret.
And that's where we left off.
Fantastic.
So, what would
Feel free to have
you
Thorn be cautious for the next
like
10
to
minutes.
do?
Oh gosh. No one else is probably selling anything. God dang. I gotta go back over to Maggie. This is terrible.
You don't have to do anything.
I need to find some wait, hold on. I'll grab someone and I'll be like, excuse me, person. Do you know if any of the merchants were able to make it off with their wares?
I mean, there was in Brighton, there's a caravan roundabout, which people sell their wares. And yes, there's probably those wagons still here in the caravan.
All right.
Gotta love capitalism. Fleeing from an undead horde, still sell you nothing.
I'm looking for someone who might have some paint and some canvas.
Interesting. Well, there was the shop in town that had paintings. I'm not sure if they carried blank canvas or not. But you can go check.
Point them out to me.
I'm not sure where they are. You might have to ask around.
Then I will ask.
Try to find them themselves.
I'm going to go ask around and try to find these paint people.
It's a woman. Can't remember her name. Bright red hair, poofy, very poofy,
Bright red poofy hair.
Yeah. Kind of ornate, freckles.
Have you never seen Scooby Doo?
Kind of ornate robes. Yes.
All right.
I don't know what she is.
I'm going to go look for it.
All right.
Thank you.
Investigation check.
And thus the night begins. And there goes the dice. Is that the good one? It is the good one. Thank you.
How's your daughter?
Here we go. Drop it in. Shake, shake, shake,
She's
shake.
not. I guess it makes sense, actually.
That's a perception.
Investigation.
Investigation. I want to say that's an 11.
Produced from 1969 in the present era.
It takes you a while, maybe an hour or so. But you do see a woman with bright red hair, curly, kind of walking maybe 20 feet ahead of you. She is carrying, or she's walking a horse that has like saddlebags and some paintings that maybe are coming out of it.
There's a lot to unpack here, and I can use a lot. Oh gosh, if only this town hadn't been attacked by them dead. Hello, ma'am.
Well, hello there. How are you?
As good as you can be, given
yes,
circumstances.
Yes, very bad circumstances, but
Yes.
I try to remain cheerful.
You're doing an amazing job. What is your name, ma'am?
That's the game of the movie.
Joanne.
Daphne's much better.
Joanne Cheney.
Joanne Cheney.
Yes.
Oh, well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Joanne Cheney. Oof. Oof. Joanne, would you have chance happen to have paint in canvas that I could procure from you?
Blank canvas? I have some paints. You need a blank canvas?
Yes, a blank canvas.
Oh,
That's quite an unusual request given the circumstances.
yes, it is.
But
Quite odd.
But I have use for these things.
What do you need it for? If I don't mean asking.
Well, ma'am, I intend to paint a couple of portraits.
Are you have you painted before? Maybe I can give you some tips while we're walking.
You know what, ma'am? I have never painted before. This will be my first time.
Everybody remembers the first, don't they?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
So, yes, let me check. Real quick.
Thank you.
She kind of halts her horse, looks into her bags.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, well, it's not very big. It's like a 5x7.
That's fine. I can make that work.
And what colors are you looking for?
What would you recommend for just plain skin tone and light hair, dark hair?
That's for a starter kit.
Some type of maybe portrait starter kit.
Okay, just reds, blues, yellows.
Yeah, the primaries would be great. I can make everything
all
I
kinds
need
of colors
from those. Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. Yes.
Yeah, I think I have samples.
Well,
That you could cover this 5x7.
oh, that'd be. I would appreciate that. Yes.
Do you have? I can't give these away for free.
I certainly understand you wouldn't be able to give it for free, ma'am.
Just 3 gold.
Three gold. Oh, ma'am. These are quite quite trying times. I can't do 3 gold for simple paints and canvas at this time. But I can do. How about 2 gold?
2. Okay. Sure. I think I can do that.
I still feel like I'm getting robbed on this one, but I wait. Yes, I do. Can I inside check to see if she's maybe inflating the price a little bit too much?
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna do a quick inside check to see if she's like maybe just trying to get one over on me because I've never painted before.
Double paint.
Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. It's such a good modifier. It's pretty bad. It's a 9.
9.
Yeah.
It's
a little bit.
Can't really tell.
All right.
She seems honest.
Well,
you could do just a basic intelligence roll.
all right. I'm not very intelligent.
Oh, don't say that. You're plenty smart.
But if I roll high, that can overcome my 13.
13. Well, from your you being a ranger, being in the forest, you know that from the plants that many of these dyes come from to go into the paints are not relatively, I can't say that word.
Yeah.
Available. So they be at more of a higher cost.
Okay, all right. 2 gold, my good woman, given the circumstances.
Very well, okay. Well, good luck.
Okay.
Show me what you have.
Whenever
you're done.
Of course. She gives me the paints and so
I would love to see.
okay, so I got some 5x7 canvas.
Maybe give you a couple tips.
I would love that thing. All right, I got my paints. I got the canvas. Okay, so I'm gonna just I'm just gonna go back over to Thorn. Thorn's still conked out. Jelly, have you dispelled magic yet?
Thorn's good for 2 minutes, at least.
I want to get Thorn up as soon as possible. Until then, I dig through my.
Does it take 10 minutes to cast?
I'm gonna dig through my stuff. My Fenrir, come here. I'm gonna pat his head. I'm gonna dig through my stuff and I'm gonna pull out Lilith's paintbrush.
All right.
And I'm gonna sit down on the wagon and I'm going to set the canvas up and I'm going to start painting a portrait of Maggie. However, you'll find out.
Okay.
There you go. We give that a read.
If you're using the brush or if you painted a picture of that person.
Using the brush.
So just like you have it in your hand.
If I make the painting with the brush, or if I just have it in my if I have it on my person, so I'm gonna be carrying this brush around.
All right. So
You need to work around something because most people like to go mad.
it doesn't take you very
Okay.
maybe an hour or two.
Okay. Oh, cool. That forms a good one. No, or not. That's not good. I'm painting.
And from memory, and
Yeah.
not directly looking at it, memory, you did do a pretty good job.
Thank you, Magic
Pretty
Paintbrush.
good.
Thank you, Magic Paintbrush.
It's
Okay.
not a masterpiece though.
It's fine.
You only do masterpiece landscapes, right?
It's fine. It's fine. Okay. All right. So I'm looking at this thing, and I'd like to know what her weakness is.
Her weakness?
Yes. I'm going to exploit this woman and get my gems back. one way or another. Nothing personal.
Gonna find you. Gonna get you.
Then after I finish this one, I'm gonna flip it over, and I'm gonna do one of the mystery lady. That's how this works. Yeah.
You like to say?
Well, the
You
canvas.
didn't jump on the bandwagon. I'm disappointed in you, Ron.
I'm gonna get you.
So the canvas is you can only paint on one side.
Darn it. All right. Well, when I'm
Thing.
gonna go back and get another one.
I'm unconscious. You could just like belly go for it.
I mean,
Scales, but I mean go for it.
I paint skills.
So weakness.
Yeah.
Derek is on his way. Can't look into his taxes ages ago.
I mean, today's the day they're due, so it's a perfect time to do them.
That was tomorrow.
No, it's the 17th.
It's tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow's 17th? Oh, it is 17th.
Wait, I had testing. So.
I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. In which case, the day before they're due is the perfect day to
I
get
got a full return on this. So I have a full return on this.
I got like $40.
Return?
Yeah.
I feel better about my return.
Yeah, yeah. Very unexciting. Very
40?
Yeah, that would
Did they only deduct the full amount from your paycheck or something?
They did.
So
It was like they deducted just enough.
her weakness
Yeah.
is
Yes.
cold.
Cold.
So right.
Don't tell the Porphyrion that.
He can't do
Oh.
cold yet.
I just don't tell him. He'll do something.
All right.
He'll be like, I put ice water on. Where'd you get the ice from? Shut up.
If I had anything cold, I would totally take it over to Maggie. It's been an hour. I'm probably for the caravan, but it takes me an hour to do this. I don't know what happens over the course of the hour that I'm sitting on this
But if
wagon.
you talk to her, you can always ask her what's over.
I can't stand it. I can't stand it. That darn lady.
Whoa, what you trying to express yourself on?
I'm just still do that because I was robbed.
You want to spell magic?
She definitely wants to spell this
In
magic
10 minutes.
that's currently affecting.
It's an instant spell.
No, I know. I'm gonna wait.
You gonna wait? All right.
I'm gonna be like,
I genuinely appreciate it. You don't have to, though. I don't care.
All right. So
Yep.
We'll say while you're painting.
Yep.
It's been 10 minutes.
Yep.
He is still
Every so often I show,
comatose.
after 10 minutes I show.
I thought you wanted to cast the spell after 10 minutes.
yeah.
Is that what you want to do? Okay. So
She
it's
was
been.
doing what she was trying to give me more time to write.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Like
It's
an
fine.
actual.
It's fine.
Actual.
It's fine.
all right. While I paint it, I show it to Jelly every so often. I go, what do you think?
It's beautiful.
Okay. All right. Darn it. Okay, can I say like half? Okay, so darn it. I'm gonna finish this one, and then I'm gonna go find Joanne again. We get 3 canvases.
All right. So your hunter's mark is gone.
That's
Been
fine.
over an hour.
That is fine.
Your lock and Mackie is gone.
That's fine. Before it went away, where's the last place I felt that she was?
And a card.
Still on her cart. We don't know if fairness. So knowing him, he'd probably still be over there trying to set
He
up
is. I think he literally just texted me.
Well, so we're still.
I'm still trying to ignite
So you
Maggie's
wanna try
wagon
to
on fire from
find
afar.
Yes.
What else is going on?
You know what she looks like now,
Yeah.
so you can find her pretty quickly.
Okay. Hello, Joanne.
Well, hello again.
You are so.
My favorite. Favorite customer.
Back so soon.
Yes, ma'am. You said you wanted to see it when I was done.
Of course, yeah.
Here it is.
That's not yours. Somebody else painted that. You can't fool me.
Prove their pen and phone. Give me a canvas. Come on.
If you like Joanne, if you could give me a couple more canvases, I would be more than happy to also do one of you to demonstrate my skills.
Well, I mean, I would prove. Let me see if I have any left. I think we got the last one.
All right, no worries.
Just give me a minute.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
She's sending mixed signals. You started calling her ma'am. What's she gonna think of that?
I have no idea.
Well,
I'm just a polite young man.
I have some good news and bad news.
What's the good news?
Good news is I do have another canvas.
What's the
bad news is it's 3/4 done.
3/4 done.
So what we can do is maybe cut it. But that's a painting.
Yes. Is it a good painting?
Just make it abstract. Have 2 paintings in one night.
Hmm.
Look, when you're making masterpieces, you can do whatever you want.
I mean, I do crank them out pretty quick, apparently, so I can live with this.
Let's see what we can do. Maybe.
Yes, ma'am.
Maybe if you try to incorporate me into the painting, you have me like in the background, so I can become the painting. That would be exquisite.
That would be quite a task.
Wait. So does she want to be painted like just as in the landscape, or does she want a landscape painted that somehow looks like her?
No, it's already 3/4 done, so she wants me to finish the last quarter and also put her in it.
So
It's
it's a painting kind of like that park painting, that famous park painting.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So it's kind of something like that.
Right?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay, I look at Maggie and I say, well, Maggie, this will literally be only the second time I've ever painted it. Not Maggie, Joanne, the second time I've ever painted anything.
Call her name. Now you call her by the wrong name.
Don't reach me.
Sorry.
But
That's good. You just met.
For you, I will make the effort.
All right.
Do you have colors that match it?
Well, with the colors I gave you, I suspect you have a little bit left.
I do still have a little.
Okay. I do have a little bit more. Okay. That'd be manageable.
All right. Now, okay. Do you have, this is gonna be this.
So let's see.
Yes,
let me get up on my horse. How about that?
Okay.
And
would it be all right with you if I were to say incorporate another person into the painting?
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
Whatever you want.
Very well then. All right. You get on the horse. I'm gonna get you and the horse and this. Okay. So
Sounds good.
So she gets on the horse. I'm gonna go ahead and get the brush, get the paint. I'm gonna paint her, and I'm gonna paint the mystery lady that I met.
Okay. And what do you want to learn about her?
About the mystery lady, I would like.
I'm not sure learning about Joanne. I thought that was the whole point.
No, I can learn about both of them. Either their strength or weakness. Well, I think I know what Joanne's weakness is. Kind of obvious at this point. So I'll find out what her strengths are.
Anything sharp?
Paintings. And I'm gonna go ahead and try to figure out probably what one of the.
She seems kind of weak in general.
What one of the weaknesses is to. It's a new item. You have to use it and figure out how it works.
Sure.
I play both ends. To figure out what one of the weaknesses is to the mystery lady I'm gonna be. Because that's how I'm playing this. And I begin.
So you said weakness for Mr. Lady, strength for
correct.
How are you painting a mystery lady?
Well, I'm gonna paint her in her. She did get shorter and shorter hair, but like the transformation never like completed. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what she truly 100% looks like in her fully transformed form, and with her redness. So I'm just gonna go with like how she started off.
artist inside of you.
No, I'm gonna go with how she started. I'm gonna go there. We're gonna go with we're gonna go with the base, like the long white hair paleness. We're gonna go with that.
Okay.
All right. I'm just gonna kind of like put her off to like to the far end, just kind of like in the background.
So a strength of Joanne,
yeah,
weakness of
mystery lady. I'm gonna put Maggie more in the foreground. Make her a little bit more like prominent. Okay. Joanne. I'm gonna make her. I want her to be like. I want her to be like focus more on herself than that. What's all back there? There.
Um,
There. There.
so Joanne's strength is actually her, like her eye.
Hey.
She has a keen eye.
Oh, she's keen on.
You ever heard that Florence and the Machine song? It's not their song actually, but Girl with One Eye. Take her cameras for yourself.
I think I have actually. Like, not that long ago.
And the mystery lady, you get the sense that she has
No weakness.
it's kind of a weakness to like divination. Like to who she really is.
She's weak to divining who she is. All right.
As in, it's easy to. I guess I shouldn't be asking questions.
Don't worry, sleepy thorn. All right. How long is this gonna take?
Just like an hour.
Another hour goes by, and All right. What do you think?
Just shut Can I see?
Yes, of course.
She like puts her finger on it just to make sure the paint is wet. Well, certainly grasp my image perfectly. Such a beauty. And you blended it in with the rest of the paint so well.
Yeah, I tried my best.
This is wow.
Yep.
First time you said.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, it's second.
Second.
Second. Yes.
This was first. Yes.
Well, may I keep it?
Of course.
Outstanding. Thank you very much.
Like, Joanne. When we get to Amstead, would it be
She gives
possible?
you the two.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, this.
You sold a masterpiece. Keep going.
That's it's almost so. When they went to call it, I sold it for 3. All right. Well, thank you. Oh, this is gonna sound. Would it be? I mean, the world's a bit of a mess right now. But after everything goes back to and you get back up and running, would you be willing to purchase more fireworks?
Absolutely. Well, probably won't be in Amstead. Gans is where everyone wants to be.
Oh, yeah. No. So I should look to even get.
Yes. I'll try to set up shop somewhere there. Of course, there are all the empty pages. Probably shops there. It's really hard.
Well,
If
I'd be more than happy to supply you
come in.
with a few works that help you stand out.
I would enjoy that immensely.
But you don't know what's inside of it until you get in there.
No.
So, I was actually considering having Fender do some of these paintings, especially and sell them as Wolf Originals. And it'd be like a huge thing. Like, who wouldn't want to buy Wolf Originals? They sell like hotcakes. It'd be worth so much.
But I mean, probably good.
Well, I don't know. Does he have the paintbrush? Which he will. So the answer is yes. Because that's how it works.
Does he have the phone in the phone?
Put it in his mouth. He's dexterous. I have my dexterity is what? What's my dexterity? It's 16.
But they're also known as Helen Keller.
His dexterity is 17. No, don't think.
Helen Keller did that in line.
Yeah, do that.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yo.
Fenrir is just as dexterous as I am. There's no doubt he'll also be able to make amazing things. Okay, cool. That's actually to paint great works of art once per day. Okay. No. Besides having the ability to make works of great art once per day, when you paint a person or creature, you can learn either one weaknesses. So over today, but now I've
You've been saving it up. You haven't used it.
I've never used it, and now I 100%. So I can still paint the works of art.
Yeah.
I just can't learn stuff. This is valuable. This is valuable. I plan to use this all. I just gonna paint every day, just for the fun of it. I'll paint on rocks. I'll paint on or rocks.
I show what it is.
Fantastic.
All right. So for praying, come to bed, baby.
Alright. Sleep well.
Gonna rock them.
You want to take my test for me?
That'd be adorable.
Yeah. How could my teacher not get that? Get her name?
I mean, she could give her a name. But she could give you.
All right. So
Creative problem solving. Bring her.
you're
Just saying.
trying to light this
Yeah.
this wagon on fire. There's people around you like, you should probably stop doing that. Maggie's kind of a sensitive person.
Yeah, she certainly is.
Odd. I wouldn't want to get in crosshairs, if you know what I mean.
Mind your business. This has nothing to do with you. She started this. I'm just gonna finish this.
Okay. I can't leave you by yourself.
Don't tell anyone about this.
After about 30 minutes, you see a flash of light inside the wagon, and the wagon starts to go up in flame. And
My cloak better not be in there.
I'll go get your clothes.
And inside you hear a male voice. It's like, what's going on?
This voice sound familiar.
Have you been in the Maggie shop?
I don't think he's made Todd.
No, I'm not.
Alright, so
Oh, okay.
so it doesn't sound familiar.
But it's not Maggie's voice.
No.
Okay. Well, I'll snap
What's
the
going
fire.
on? Look, fire!
It's not.
Fire!
Oh my gosh.
Fire!
Get
Help! Help, please!
Okay, so I'll snap the fire out.
out.
And he's so he comes out. He's like fanning the smoke and the flames. And you see a halfling male, and he's stout, built, a little taller than average halfling.
It's not Maggie.
It's like, oh, but well, yeah, that was close. Oh, I wonder what caused that.
I leave.
Okay,
I'm gonna search for
Okay.
him. Is he better yet?
Well, so you're saying
I was
doing my thing, and then he was doing that for half an hour.
Yeah, while you're painting, he was doing his thing.
Okay, and then there was a flash. So
your hunter's mark went away
Okay.
over an hour while you're painting.
Well, it's paint, but this was 30 minutes in. So is it still on the wagon? Do I still feel the presence of the wagon, or is it moved somewhere?
It had vanished.
Mm.
You don't really know
Okay.
what occurred
Okay.
because you're conversing with Joanne.
Okay. I probably assumed it was like a wagon must be moving. I can't see it. Jolly good. All right.
So yeah, you do find thorn.
Yep.
And jelly.
I'm over here. I'm painting a portrait.
Oh,
So you-
I show it to you. At 30 minutes in, can you tell who it is by now?
That would be the first one.
Okay, it's 30 minutes in. Can you tell? Can you tell who it is?
That's Maggie.
All right. Yeah, it's Maggie. I just like since I've been painting for half an hour, but But I've gotten just I'm gonna say I got just enough down to be like, this. Yeah, you can tell. You see, guess what this is? Guess what this is for Aaron?
Your grandmother.
I go back to work.
All right. So, did you want to do your spell?
Thorn, would you like to be awake? You don't have to. You don't have to do anything. You would just be
Okay,
awake.
see, the joke is really, I mean, she did it like an hour ago. Thorn's just taking a nap.
Okay.
Let's just pretend like this.
All right. That's
Well,
fine.
if she wanted to do it, I'd have to.
There would have to be some rolls.
She can do whatever.
Wake him now. He'll be fine. I want to show him my painting too, and impress Thorn.
Yeah. Oh.
Would you try to fix Thorn?
It's happening right,
Oh
literally
my
right
God,
now.
Sarah.
So we don't know where Maggie is right now.
That's fine. I know enough about Maggie at this point.
All right. So dispel magic. Okay. So you don't have to roll for this one. So Thorn, you come out of your stupor. The last thing you knew, you were at Maggie's shop, and now you're walking in a caravan.
Cloak!
Thorn, are you okay?
Where's my cloak?
We don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
We don't know.
Why don't you know? I was there. I was going to get my cloak.
Well,
What's the last thing you remember?
I was getting my cloak.
Oh, okay. Well, so Maggie hit you with this really big spell because she said she hit you.
that's
So
not.
she's
That's,
like,
That's
Thorn
not
must
quite
die
accurate.
for this spell.
that's not
Did
quite
she have my
accurate.
cloak still?
Kind of, but not really. Not in her hands. Look,
Thorn, what it
because
actually?
you're too strong,
Yeah.
I got this one. Because you're too strong,
Okay. Yeah.
the spell didn't kill you. It just made you incredibly incoherent for a short period of time.
Did I kill her yet?
You didn't even know where a her was. You were basically comatose awake.
I asked my
Yes.
how long have I
Walking
how long
without-
have I been asleep?
It's been probably a good half an hour.
Where's my cloak?
Thorn. Okay, first of all,
I've got this door.
I'm gonna let me. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
He's just waiting.
Just okay. Thorn. First of all, what do you think is for?
God.
Looks like Maggie.
He has not seen the new Maggie yet, so let's just get his opinion first.
I mean, is that like part of the potato?
No, it's a person.
Oh, so you just haven't gotten to the hair yet?
No, I haven't got to the hair yet.
Oh, okay. So it's not better?
I thought it was your grandmother.
I'm feeling a little hungry, guys. Get out of the way.
Look, Lauren. I want to finish this, and then you'll understand. But in the meantime, when you kicked in Maggie's door, she
She
walked in.
viciously attacked
You
you.
triggered a booby trap,
That she viciously set to attack you.
and
Oh, it was me specifically?
Yes.
Oh, that explains how you guys got me out.
and I pulled you out. You didn't even make it past the doorway, and we fled from the approaching horde. And now we're in this caravan on our way to Amber.
But my cloak wasn't in the building.
I don't know. You'd have to ask Maggie. She's somewhere over there.
Running her next genius scheme.
But before you go over there, let me finish this painting. Trust me, it'll be worth it.
Okay. I'm gonna eat a snack and take a nap, waking up in 30 minutes.
I will do that. I will do that.
My comrade, as you dream, please think of ways for us to defeat this witch.
We do even just chill for 30 minutes.
With my left arm, apparently.
While you
Because my
just-
right arm ain't doing nothing.
Or you have to take
Maybe we should. No.
I just want to know. I want my book. I want to know what it does, and if she can uncurse it. That's all I want to know.
Did you nap for 30 minutes?
Are you done with your game?
I mean, if you nap for 30 minutes, then yes.
I'm sure.
All right, Thorn.
So you took a nap.
Oh dear. Something we would have found out 14 days from now.
Your eyes get heavy. And you go back again to when you were little. And you see your clan. And you're just roaming around. And you're
This is good music for this.
You're chopping wood, and you're sparring one of your another boy in your clan.
I'm winning by way.
Your dreams.
And you hear a name calling out to you. And it seems like it sounds familiar. It sounds like your name. Can't quite hear it. It's like on the wind. And another moment passes, and you're touching a doorway. You're opening it, and your mind goes blank. For several hours. Another moment passes. And you see strange figures with gold faces. Or not actual faces, but like masks of some kind.
You know, a lot happened in a 30 minutes.
Time goes slower in dreams.
You're entering in the flash.
Thorn, wake up.
Hello?
Thorn. All right, Thorn, check this out. You see this lady?
Hey, it's a lady.
This is what Maggie currently looks like.
That's not what she looked like last time I saw her.
I know. Fun fact: she doesn't cop to it. She acts very aloof about it. She's having her own little fun. I don't know what her deal is. Anyway,
Does she smell the same?
I don't.
Did she smell anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, of course, it's not the same. So, if you go over that way, a wagon is somewhere over there. You can ask her questions about your cloak and maybe ask her to give you back my gems. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go find.
Also, see if you can punch her in the face.
I mean, that's touch her in the
If
face.
you can,
I gotta go
give
see
the
if I
whistle.
gotta go see if I can find a redhead named Joanne. Do. I wanted her away for an hour.
Okay.
There.
I would like to confer with the dragon to affirm which side of the story is correct. I believe it was because I was here. I believe it would be a booby trap, not just an assault. I don't discuss this at all. Hey, you do boobies? Oh, I didn't even realize that. I thought we were reading Donald's for some reason.
Donald?
I don't know.
Yeah, Dragon just confirms that when you try to pass through the door, you just kind of stood still and just stood there. And your friends came and got you.
But he was fine.
Yes. He said
Dragons just kind of it's not magic.
he felt a certain type of energy pulse through him. His brain kind of short-wired a little bit, but
Later, we're gonna have some less educational and more serious talks. But before then, let's go ask the lady about my cloak.
Alright, so you go up to Maggie's wagon.
Is Porphyrion over there trying to light other fires though? This is after that.
That's after it. Yeah. You see the wagon going. It's covered. So you're gonna go in.
I knock.
It's an open wagon.
Oh, it's an open wagon?
So
So I
you
say
just
hello,
have
is
to, you
anybody
just have
there?
to step up.
I say hello.
Yeah.
Greetings.
Yeah. Yes.
Who is this?
Tom.
He's my son.
Oh, yes, Scott, I remember you. Where might Maggie be?
She had business.
She had business?
She do. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Where would this business be taking place?
I don't know. She doesn't tell me.
At this point, I'm painting Joanne on a horse.
You know where we are now, right?
Yeah.
You see the
And
zombies
some
back there?
kind of caravan.
Who does
I don't
does-
see
who does-
zombies. What
Who does she normally do business with?
strangers, passerby?
So you have no idea where she might be.
Did you have business with her?
I did. I came to inquire about my cloak
What
and to pay her a compliment.
cloak did she do for you?
I described the cloak to him.
Oh,
Oh, it's
Turn
Lord,
on
it's
the
Lord
DM.
Zanderfeld's cloak.
okay.
Good old Lord Zanderfeld.
She was examining it for me and seeing if she could, do a little work on it, maybe.
You had his cloak? He had a cloak? Cool.
Look, cloaks, if it's magical and it benefits you, I'm sorry, because it's cloaks or thorns. Unless you want to go make your fancy pocket cloaks, fine, whatever.
No, I'm just going to keep making my custom cloaks. That's what I'm going to do.
She didn't say anything to me about that. No. Perhaps you can ask when she gets.
Any idea when she gets back?
I don't know.
How long does her business trips normally take?
Day to a week, maybe.
A day to a week. Joy. So do you run her business while she's away?
Yeah.
Then you shall die in her
What business are you wanting to do?
Just
You said undead, or I don't think
don't
this is the
worry,
great
don't worry about
time.
that time. Oh, it's not a great time to do business.
No.
Interesting. I was thinking about myself earlier. So Matt told us which items she had in there that were magical, right? Like for sale, ones that were actually magical.
Did Matt tell the group?
Oh, yeah.
Were we with Matt when he did it?
No.
And he did not tell us.
Yeah, he
I
probably
bet
wouldn't
one
have.
All I remember was a boat in a bottle, and I was like, that's cool. You've stumped me, Todd. If I give you a gold, could you perhaps come and find me when Maggie returns?
Absolutely. I'm assuming you're staying with the caravans. Oh, okay. All right. So you exile the wagon. Any other business that you want to do while you're on your way to Hampstead?
Let's see here now. I would like to find the various shops, the cloak lady, and the person I went to see about my wolf belt.
Okay.
Wolf animal, yeah. I like to see those people. I don't find them.
I'm still hungry.
You saw a hand, I believe, for
I did go see that person.
I hate so much of this.
James? Jimmy Crown?
Yeah.
You're on your own on that one.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm just gonna go to the guards.
Okay, what do you want?
I say,
We think it's faster. I'll force it on my end.
I have a plan to get rid of these zombies.
Like,
Place.
and you
You
all?
know what? There's
My name is Jerry Martin.
This is definitely
And
Oh, we're talking about real life.
Oh,
Is it a male line or a female line?
I had this plan so the zombies won't follow you to Anderson.
No, male lines too.
They're probably gonna go.
There's a reason why they hang back at the tribal.
Okay, and what's your plan? What would know?
battle captain. No, because
Well, so I was thinking of since the zombies follow humans, I thought our group could distract the zombies and make it follow us, and you could escape.
War supports this plan as long as he doesn't have to.
So there'd be two groups.
wow, more.
Well, how many are in your team?
5.
Distract them away.
5 people distracting 500.
Yes,
Okay, tell me of your plan.
well, there'd be 2 groups. One would head to Anderson, and another one would stay close to us, but not exactly like towards us. There'd be a guard, and then we would go, and I would watch for them. When I could see them come around, I would jump out. First group would come towards us. The second group would join, and then so the zombies hear all the people, but they don't see them. They just hear them, so they think they're hiding, like that they just see us. So they figure it's people. So they follow us, and then we go into the forest and we set them on fire, and the swamp takes out the fire.
Mhm. Very interesting.
Forests that are destroyed by fire come back all the stronger.
What if?
That's my nature proficiency talking.
I don't have any guns. I'm just a guy.
Do you know that
Paints.
fire?
I paint paint.
Have you seen fire
Hey, me as a man,
destroy
I'm
these
gonna make a
undead?
killing.
Yes,
When we get
I've
together.
seen Radiant Fire.
I'm gonna do all kinds of crazy things. It's gonna be amazing. You want to get on the ground floor?
Well,
Would you like a full body painting of
it
you
is
and your
Are you asking for
a
I mean, no, I'm asking you would like to be one of my models.
fantastic story.
Well,
I don't know
It'll take
if
like an
that
hour.
would work.
As you say, even one person who was noted on my appearance was very positive. So
I mean, that is true.
perfectly well. Wow. All right, so a number of scenarios.
You can pose however you want.
I don't want to put your lives at
We're gonna sell.
So-
We're gonna make a killing.
How about this?
Are we all together? We are not. So
You
Probably in
can
a tree.
your group can go to Hempstead,
We've been in a tree for a while, so we can
and we will have. I'll put some of my guards, some of my other workers. We can set up a post by the forest. Try to draw out the the undead towards us, and we can set it ablaze. That way, you are in no harm, and you don't have to worry about us.
As far as the game's concerned, a lion's speed is 50 feet, a horse's is 60.
Well,
So I'll be doing this on horseback. Let's go see this horde, guys. Take him out. Me and you, Lord, single handed.
well,
They'll tell,
yeah, any of your people
they'll
have
tell
agree
stories about us already.
play. I've seen it.
You know, like, I mean, just for the record, most of the
Well,
are
and not
not us.
kind of none of your horn,
It's just gonna be abundant.
but
It'll be
maybe
like 300, the Spartans. I read a fictional tale.
I'm just painting the lady. It's a nice paint lady.
Are you sure? Because you can do this.
That's why.
Like,
That's why you're
they're
excited about me
investors.
being a model, huh?
No, come on, you're not a lady. Are you?
No, I said that's why you weren't excited about me being a model.
Oh, yeah. I
Snake
mean,
hunter.
it's not that I'm not excited. It's just
Well,
that I was like, you didn't seem as excited as I was.
you
So I brought
talked to
my
your group
excitement
about
up.
this then?
Oh,
No.
you know how many close?
Well, you might want to talk.
Lauren, you can lie when
And see what they
clothes you
decide.
want. I will paint it right. You can even put on 2 clothes.
Where am I at?
You eventually
I
come in.
have no idea
wherever you want to- wherever you want to be.
Custom fitted cloak for me outside of the 18,000 I have to talk with.
Yeah.
If you wanted to be with her, you
Office,
can
right?
make that conversation.
Okay. I'll totally.
Where is she at in proximity to the caravan?
Probably to the back.
Okay. Dang, I'm get the front. Who's leading this caravan?
Whoever walks the fastest. Pretty much, I think.
Harrison, the acting mayor.
He's up front.
Of course, Harrison's at the front.
Some guards.
I'm gonna find Harrison. I'm gonna paint him. I'm gonna figure out exactly how to defeat him.
And we're towards the rear of it. About how long is this caravan?
There's a pencil on.
Not a pencil.
Probably football field.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not
It's
bad.
kind of a wider road right now. So it's wide.
Okay, so we're not talking with a whole lot of people. It's just okay.
And yeah, not most of the people didn't have enough time to gather things. There's just a couple. Most of the trade wagons came along, and then some farmers got their horses and stuff.
Alright, I think I'm gonna go talk to Harrison.
Go to Harrison. Yes, good man.
So about how far are we from our destination?
It'd be roughly half a day.
Half a day. Okay. Now, what is your plan of action about this horde? Because they're following us. So what do you plan on doing about them? I mean, we're going to this city. Are we seeking refuge there? Are we going to like put up a front to attempt to either fight these guys off or just hold on? I mean, are we just gonna like sit in there and hope they just go away? What's the plan?
Well, our plan was to make it to the capital.
Mhm.
We were planning to try to go to Amstead, rest a little bit,
Mhm.
have our horses rest, and take the rest of the people here in Amstead and head towards the capital, Gatton.
Okay, so Amstead is just a pit stop. About how long are we planning on resting there?
Not very long. Just enough time for everyone to get at least a decent night's rest.
A decent night's rest.
Maybe 6 hours.
All right. So about how far behind us do you think this horde is? Because I'm not sure how much. I'm not sure they're taking nice rests.
Um,
Do we have scouts going back to check? Are there people?
yes, there are scouts, and from what I've heard with your companion and this being you brought with you that was able to fly.
Yeah, weird guy.
He said he was going to stay back and try to hold them off as long as he could, so we would be able to travel safely back to Gavin.
Now these scouts, do they go back? Like, do they travel back and forth between the caravan and the horde?
Yes.
I wouldn't want to be a part of the next scouting party.
Okay. Very
I
well.
see
We
this for
can.
myself.
Sure. Are you fleet of foot?
You say that.
All right. We can do that. We'll have next scouts. We should be expecting them in the next couple hours, and then we send out another group.
Okay. Then I'll definitely be going along with that.
So Amstead is actually not on the main road. It's about 8 to 10 miles south, and it's surrounded by like a forest, swampy area.
Both good and awful for zombie thing.
Yeah, good and awful.
Good and awful.
Well,
Because it's like, I mean, it's the forest and swamp. It's slow. It's hard to move. It's easy to get stuck. It's kind of claustrophobic. It's confined.
Unless you have a ranger with
what was Ranger doing?
you, if you know a little bit in harsh terrain.
Doors to
Do I have that? I don't know.
So you want to continue to Hempstead?
Hey guys, let's double back.
Has it been the hour yet? that we haven't done John everything. I'm making my way back.
Making my way back.
What's up, Torn?
Group.
Any news?
Any news for me? Maggie's on business.
Oh,
Right.
good for her.
So I don't know anything new about my club.
She probably went to sell my gym.
You want to talk to your group about your plan? You kind of heard her, maybe?
Darn it.
That she was
Like us or our characters?
you.
I heard most of it.
So she was saying that you guys and maybe some other people could
As many red shirts as possible.
could like take up a post at the road, go into the forest, try to draw the horde into the forest and light the forest on fire, basically.
That's a good idea. So the rest of you guys should do that. I'm gonna stay with the main group because they'll definitely require some leadership.
They already have the vision.
Weren't a second ago you were like, let's just go charge the horde because I want to kill them all.
Yep. But it's not as, I was doing it for glory. It's not as like glorifying if there's like a whole lot of other people. It'd be cool if, just you and I that, face the horde and it's like, let's do this.
What if you lost?
Well, sidebar,
Not that negative.
telepathic sidebar. I mean, like, how many of those people are going to die?
Okay, but
I mean, really, it's who survives. It's a story about.
right, true. But I can kind of.
You become captains and they're tacticians.
Why are you guys not talking but looking at each other really intensely?
Still continue.
We have this.
Like I said, the MSET is surrounded by that forest. So if the forest goes in flames, then
Amstead burns?
Amstead burns.
I mean, but they got a break between the city and the wall because they have little walls, don't they? So they don't want the trees next to the
Have you
wall.
been to
because
Amstead?
it completely. Is that this town we're going to, or the town we're coming from?
No, we're going towards.
Oh, no, I've never been there. Never mind.
Okay.
Oh, you've never been there before?
So are we gonna walk past it completely?
No, the caravan's going.
Caravan's going to Amsterdam to rest.
The only way we would get lodged is if we just like didn't go to Amsterdam.
So this sounds like a decision that needs to be made after we get to Hampstead.
So then, are we just gonna go to Amsterdam?
I mean, I thought that's what you just said we were doing.
Okay, just so we're clear, because I'm not in charge. I'm just a guy who paints and talks to.
Now he's not in charge.
Well,
I think now he's not in charge. Any other time he's like,
These guys looks like my Vernon's having people down. You guys do have a big point on this.
if you want me to be in charge, I guess I can.
Thorn would prefer to not accidentally kill hundreds of innocent people.
Fenrir, how do you feel
oh,
about burning down town?
so apparently Harrison wants us to go to Amsterdam just to rest up for a little bit, let everyone get a good night's rest, let the horses and animals rest a little bit, and then we're taking the people of Amsterdam to the capital. That's what Harrison said that he
What's
wanted.
the capital?
Yeah.
Oh. Have you guys been there?
Yes.
Isn't that where the Empress is?
My bag? Yes.
No, or what? What?
I'm sorry?
What was that?
What did you say?
I asked you what you said.
The capital. He said.
Before that? About the Empress? What's
Yes.
that? Okay.
So,
Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, the Gatton sounds like really, really cool. I mean, I guess.
Have you ever been there?
No, I've never been. This is my first time in this country.
I'm going to show you the sights, man. Green beans and bacon.
what was it? The pumpkin?
It was the sickly pumpkin. And it was ham.
Does Candy again? Okay.
Candy Emporium that I still haven't been to.
Oh,
There's a big library.
There's a big library.
I never got to go there. It's not my fault.
Do you think
You have to rescue your family,
I
probably.
remember that.
There's probably plenty of information in there about the undead that we can find.
I mean, there's also like 18,000 churches.
And maybe about
One of whom may be spitting out werewolves.
and maybe about
Yeah, well,
Remember that werewolf big mouth?
yeah,
and maybe we can learn something about ghost face. Like taking my
So,
brother.
anyways, back to the matter at hand. So that's what Harrison said. He wants us. His plan was to go to Hampstead, rest up, and then take as many people who want to come with us to the capital.
Well, it sounds like our fire trap thing for the last town, obviously,
Why not?
because I mean, there's no reason for them to go in the town. You would have to lure them in somehow, and it's just like, I mean, all right, so the buildings are on fire.
I mean,
It's not going to kill them.
we've set them on fire before, and they
So,
just kind of kept walking.
It seems to me that
on fire.
we're leading them to a town. We can be taking all the people away from said town.
We need someone smarter.
We would just send up that. Very true. Very true.
We need someone smarter than you. That's just you raising your other hand. See, we need someone
Smart.
smarter than you.
So if we were to potentially like imagine, so ideal scenario, we lead them to this town. So basically, everybody leaves from this town towards the capital, which we are going towards.
Yes.
We lure the zombies to said town.
Yes.
You know, while everybody's gone, we, can maybe salvage anything we can from the town because I mean it's all gonna get burnt up. So like we might as well. We might as well take anything useful, right?
Are we looting Amsterdam?
I mean maybe.
I mean, looting.
So we lure
Say
everything
it
in,
that way.
right? We lure everything in, and we're like what, a day away from the last time we were at?
Yeah.
Roughly less than a day.
Yeah.
So we lure everything in,
Yeah.
all right?
I'm just gonna burn
Loot everything, lure everything in,
I'm gonna
just
burn.
burn the town and the
Okay.
forest and everything just like we were planning.
Okay.
Hopefully killing,
Okay.
distracting, slowing down, large
This is
portion of the
actually
zombies.
important. How many people are in this caravan?
Probably 250.
Yeah, 200. And okay, so
That's before we got to Amsterdam.
okay,
Town full of
I'm gonna find a guy.
What's the population of Amsterdam roughly?
Yeah, sir. What's the population of Amsterdam? Do you know how many people are in there?
It's irrelevant at this point.
It's kind of relevant.
I would say about the same.
200 more people. There's 400 people. We're now going to relocate to the capital in mass all at once.
We're doing that either way.
Yeah, but
Like as I said earlier, a burned down forest grows back all the stronger.
yeah, in 100 years.
I can't accelerate time except unless on accident. Okay.
Look, okay, this might shock you to learn. I'm a ranger. We kind of have a thing about burning down forests.
So do I.
But
But
doesn't it
it's
also have a thing about like strengthening the
comes back.
forest?
Yeah, it comes back. It's great.
Once again, 100 years from now, assuming
100 years is like a blink of the eye of nature.
Okay, but see, you could either A, be a part of the reason
What
why
about all the things
humanity.
that live in the forest?
Okay,
What about all
Yo,
those?
They're smarter than us. They
What
get
about
away
all
from
the-
fires.
You gotta think about it like this: you can either A, be part of the reason why humanity kind of just fell off, or B, be part of the reason why this forest is.
We can go back to my point.
Okay, what's
So
your
we
point?
kind of, sort of, like loot the town a little bit.
Yeah.
Everything comes in. It's us and some guards or whatever, maybe. Throw the zombies in.
Yeah.
Trap them. Burn the place. Escape.
How do we try?
Ideal scenario. We just
How do we
run
try?
away. And we circle back away from the group,
I'm seeing a lot of.
back to the last
I
town,
hate to.
which still has a vault.
I hate to be the guy that poke holes.
Crack into that vault, and then we go back to Gatton after all the zombies are dead. It's perfect.
Your plan has some questions. Raise some questions.
I don't see them, but go ahead.
The first question is: you say we're going to lure them in.
Mhm.
Okay, so we're going to assume that the 500 zombies are going to chase 5 people. Let's just assume that happens.
Well, I mean,
Let's
A, they're chasing the entire 200 people towards this town already.
all right.
Presumably.
Okay, and all those people are gonna leave, and they're gonna follow behind them. Okay, I can live with that. How do we make sure that none of them get out once they're in?
That's where you.
I
come in.
mean, they're on
You
fire,
stand
so
in
they're
the
gonna
middle.
get out.
How do
How
we
they get out?
How do we
Everyone's
make
on
sure
fire.
they all catch on fire?
I mean, how are we gonna light the entire forest?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. How are we gonna do that? All at the same time. So
Okay, so the way I see it, we stage ourselves around it,
Oh,
and we all do something to light a fire that will spread. So we're gonna need some serious amounts of
We can
oil.
get
How long-
there. We have a little bit of head start. We're gonna have a bunch of hands
is
to
this
hopefully
is
help
this a
us.
thing we can do in a day
Yes.
and
I mean,
coordinate?
we have 200 people to help someone
Many
tickle them.
hands make light work. Okay,
So
I got
the
it.
guards have to-
Listen, so we get a lot of oil. As many
Okay.
barrels of oil as we can get.
Okay.
We should.
Which could be 0.
It could definitely be 0.
Listen. If we can get some oil,
Yeah.
we stage barrels. We either A, stage barrels around the city, or B, we pour a trail around the city so that we can light. And then we stage ourselves accordingly around the city. Once the zombies enter, we shoot flaming arrows.
Yeah.
The oil catches fire
Yeah.
around, encircling them.
Yeah.
Flames encircle, flames move in.
Yep.
Wars inside.
They just walk through the flames because they don't care.
But hopefully they will sustain significant damage walking through a flaming city.
What happens if the city burns down before they all get in it?
We wait till they're all in it.
All right, I'm good.
Or until
Keep
at
in
least
mind, there
half
is
of them are in
more
it.
zombies than there is town population.
There is definitely that. The town holds 700 people, apparently. And there's
Town halls, how much?
200 people, and there's like 500 zombies.
Okay, so we wait till half of them are in there.
I'm good. No worries. Good. I'm gonna paint you.
No, you're not.
Hmm.
I'm running.
Everybody make up a perception check.
Does it involve smelling and/or hearing?
Ooh,
hearing.
Oh,
Yes, I have advantage on that.
Right.
Okay, so that's a 19 for me, and my buddy here is gonna also hear things. Spot. And all right, so
Did my dragon friend hear anything? Can I roll for him? What's his? I forget his. I don't know his
Sure.
stats. It's a way better roll than I did. What's his stats again? I don't know. Don't worry about it. It's a 17. You got a 17.
Nora's rocking a 19. Finrear is rocking a total of 20. No, wait, no, a total of 23.
I got 23 as well.
What? Jelly's
All right,
not here for
everybody
the
except
procedure.
Jelly is she's just
Oh, I got a
trying to
5.
make planes. And Dawn. You guys.
So as I was saying, I mean, like even the guards have already got a plan to light the place on fire. Let's hear that.
Spot what look like birds very far in the distance in the sky. 2 of them.
BC boy.
Strange that you can actually see 2, but they're coming towards you.
No, great. Matt Noise now becomes on.
Kilowatt TQs.
There's
Your
his name is.
okay.
your friend
20.
Lauren.
Your friend Doran. Doran, what's the saying?
Let's describe the sound. Can I use our telepathic? We've been talking. I've talked to him telepathically more than I have anybody else. He's the only person I've talked to telepathically. He can also talk telepathically.
I mean, you should be able to project the image.
We're
So
gonna talk
can
about- we're gonna talk about
somehow
it later.
like
We're gonna talk about this
translate
later.
the sound into my head.
I mean,
So I can hear it.
you should be able to.
Or just describe it really well. One of the two. That is wings. That was a really good wing sound, by the way. That is definitely wings, guys.
Wings of what?
Something. Well, it's really far away, or it's small. So it's either really far away or small. But the wings are moving pretty slow, so that implies to me that it's far away and big. Because small things fly faster.
Thorn, what if it's his parents?
Then this is going to be one of the greatest days of my life.
Well, I mean, he's a metallic dragon.
Yes.
That's, I mean, those are pretty chill, I hear.
I mean, I don't.
So is your
It's a chromatic dragon and it bites me in half. I don't care. Whatever.
I care. I care a lot.
Hey,
You
as long as my friend's doing okay, it's fine.
You notice that people around you are kind of confused. They hear something. They just look up and
I turn invisible.
I'm, you know what? I'm also going to stealth. I'm going to go under the wagon.
roll for stuff.
I'm going under the wagon.
Thor is going to go to the most wide open space he finds.
18. 18. I'm going under the wagon.
I didn't so.
I'm under the wagon.
Alright, sounds like a really good idea though.
So that's
Let's see.
Slide under here real quick.
Just in case anything bad goes down, guys, I'm going to have to crawl like 4 feet before I can run away. This is
So
my plan.
all minutes go by. These creatures start to get bigger
How many are there?
and bigger too. And they look like
Zombie dragons.
dragons. If you've never seen them before, you've never seen dragons.
I got a book
But
though,
if you have
and it's got some.
imagination-
It's got some okay, not quite true form. I think I'll find literature really artwork as well.
and people around start to scream and they try to hide under whatever they can.
I'm way ahead.
Thorn is just like top, not the happiest you've seen him, but top 10.
You hear a screech.
Did that
Is it
sound
just
like
a
an
yell, or
angry
is it
screech
like
or
actually saying something?
hey, we're here?
No,
Is it
it's
just-
just a screech.
Just a yell.
Did that screech have any emotion to it? Like, was it angry? Was it, hey, we're here? What is it? Are you the?
You don't really know. You've never encountered dragons.
I mean, but you can.
Thorn retaliates by roaring into the air.
I mean, but you can kind of like animals can kind of like determine.
Ooh, can I use
the
my
purpose
can I
or
use
the
my
intent
animal
of
can I use
a-
my animal handling to ascertain the nature of this?
I will allow each of you to do nature checks.
All right, time to check on this nature.
I got nature and animal handling.
So I use those dice. I normally use to actually roll.
You see, the reason I was using your dice is because I may not have my
With
dice.
disadvantage.
Okay,
Just because you know nothing about dragons.
that was the wrong dice I put in.
I mean, I read that book.
Actually, straight roll for you.
Dragonborn.
I have books on
It
dragons.
was worse than my other roll.
9 for me.
Still better than you.
It's probably like a -5.
It's a nature check.
So that's intelligence.
Oh. So 11.
It's a solid 14.
All right, Jelly.
That's
with
with
the nature.
disadvantage.
Roll a second time.
Well, then that's a
It'll
20.
be the same number. Oh, she
So
proceeds. What does that do about this?
don't really know. As they come closer, you do notice they do look like dragons.
Yeah.
And,
What color?
What color are they?
I'm stealthing now.
do another perception check.
I had a feeling
This blue dice really sucks.
I know.
Handicap the group.
Yes.
The worst dice on the table. 2 out of 4 party members are going to be using it. Let's roll like above a 10 twice.
16.
Can we roll? Can we use this die?
You know, Gilbert can talk. So he could definitely. But he's colorblind. Never mind.
The last 6 rolls have been under 10.
So you have what?
16.
But don't worry, when the dice is on, it's
So
like
you train your rangers.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you look up, you spot a glint of bronzish brass.
When I see that they're bronze is brash, I step out from under the wagon. Thorn. Like bronze is brash is color. Bad.
Thorn gets
Brass.
happier.
Yeah.
He just moved up 1 on his top 2 right.
I
This is
flee.
so cool. I know. I can't.
I'm asking my friend. He's like, can you come out? What is? I'm so excited. Are you excited? What is this? Do you know that? Do you recognize that sound? What is this? Those dragons? Is that your parents? I'm good. Just friend? Brother, sister?
I abandoned everyone and everything, and I am now like 10 miles above Brighton.
Okay. Alright. Bye, Porphyrion.
Porphyrion is like, all right, 120 feet every 6 seconds.
I hope they don't try to pick you off outside of the herd.
I don't think that's how
So-
they roll though. I think they go for like
What do you know about
whatever
what do
they.
you- What do you know
I think they
about
prefer to go
dragons?
for like 100-foot, just like havoc of breath, and then they're like, oh, what's left for you? Got
that
that
one
was
guy
pretty tasty.
running away.
So while everybody's trying to run and hide and everything,
Thorn
I'm
stands
gonna come
firm.
in straight above you.
Thorn
You're-
is. I was gonna.
You and your dragon friend.
I was gonna say I'm standing on top of Maggie's wagon. But no.
You look up, they are indeed a bronze and a brass dragon.
Ooh, both.
And
I say hello.
they're actually just passing right above you.
Oh. Thorn breathes his breath up and into the air.
Towards east.
Towards where we came from? Yeah. Okay, maybe they're gonna go help the angel. Maybe that's one of his powers. Also,
your
yeah.
dragon says to brass and bronze is good. I suspect that go battle.
See, if you went with me, would have been.
Well, I have to see that. Like,
no.
like,
Oh, now you want to go.
like,
Now you wanna
hell
go.
yeah, I want to
Okay,
go. What do you mean?
right.
Why are you even
When
surprised?
your longest comrade wants to go, it's man. And then
First
you
of all-
see 2
first of
dragons.
all, I just
You
came out of a
have
coma,
one
and you're like, hey,
telepathic relationship with
Hey.
him.
it's
I'm
completely
just gonna-
unheard.
I'm just gonna flop down.
I woke up out of a coma, and you're like, let's go. And I'm like, please, give me a minute here.
No.
Fine, whatever. I'll go by myself.
Oh, yeah. Enjoy that.
Fine, I will.
Some friend. I'm getting these tattoos removed. Yeah, whatever.
So as they fly by,
Whatever.
you guys look back
I don't even need to get a move. I can just scrub real hard.
and you see another flying
Right off
object
the scales.
going the other way
Coming towards us?
from the east.
Ooh, I want.
Something's coming from
Is
the
it?
east.
Ooh,
What
is it the angel?
How many things? Is that?
Just one.
Just one.
Is it the angel? Can I
Look,
can I
it's a
can I
bird.
can I tell from here?
Well, we see it, right?
It's an object that's
I'm-
coming.
All right, here we go.
Thorn really wishes he bought a telescope.
I'm using my binoculars.
If I had that barbarian
Ooh,
thing, that's
ooh,
supposed to be
ooh,
seen with
ooh,
eagle eyes, up to like a
24.
mile away. Just
Uh,
one time, it'd be cool.
you do see it is the angel.
Using my superior range of perception. It's Mahadnor the angel. He's coming this way.
Does it look like zombified or what?
I hop on top of Thorn's shoulders and I wave.
Excuse you, I have a dragon.
Wait, don't, Thorn, could I put the dragon fin on my shoulders and hop on your shoulders and then wait for Mahadnor so he can see me?
You can ask him.
So he comes down. So you see him. Did you want to do anything?
I see him.
Yeah.
Do I sense anything coming from him? Like any
He looks the same.
looks the same?
Yeah, I'm just
Do I sense any hostility?
No, he's just.
Okay.
He's a mile away in the air. Do I sense those?
Yeah,
That works. Sense is basically.
basically, yeah. What is it? Immaculate senses. Okay, no, I guess not.
So he
That's the best roll I've seen a roll with
he
it.
flies down
17.
to Caravans. He searches around for you guys.
Well, I'm up on Thorn's shoulders.
So he just flies right past the dragons?
Yeah.
The dragons keep going?
Do they look like they notice?
Hatnor, can you take me to see the dragons? Please.
He says,
He's probably tired.
yeah, he's very tired. He's like very battle worn.
I give him a snack. Thorn is team mom.
Guys, let Hatnor tell us what happened. Hatnor, what happened?
Let him eat his snack first.
Eat your snack and then tell us what
Did you kill them?
I did not, unfortunately. I held them back. They're still around Brighton, so we have a good lead on them. The dragons you saw, they're on their way to fight the Horde as well. And they will try to hold them off as I tried to.
Did you call them?
I got a sense from the capital that they will be sending reinforcements.
Ooh, like the capital in Ganton?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So Gatton sent the dragons.
Yes.
There were dragons and Gatton.
That Juliana is a heck of a lady to have dragons on call.
Well, apparently she's like millennia old. So
Wait. This is a good question. When you knew Juliana, how long ago was that? When you knew Juliana, how long ago was that? I won't tell you.
I've been trapped. I was trapped in that rooms for I don't know how long. So she could be dead. I don't know if this is the same Juliana.
Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry to interrupt.
It's not his Juliana, it's my Juliana.
But
Okay. That canon?
we need to head towards Amstead.
Cannon
Gather the people.
Okay.
Head to Gatton
Okay.
while these dragons fight off the Horde. Stay. Whatever.
Okay. When you left my hot north, what would their number? What's the Horde's number
I
at?
asked for free to come with you.
I mean, if I go and participate in the fight and don't die,
I
it's
saw-
like an experience for everyone.
My first entered the battle. That was
Well, I can't
around
prefer it on the
5.
gotcha. I'm level 12 now.
As I did battle,
Yep.
more were on their way.
More were on their A.
Yes.
More dragons?
More undead.
Oh,
I threw down radiant fire on them and killed a lot. But that drained me of most of my power. I understand I need to rest.
The normal fire.
No.
Okay.
Only fire from the heavens.
Okay. If you set something on fire with fire from the heavens, like you set a tree on fire, does the fire on that tree become? Is it still radiant in nature, or is it just regular fire?
These are the real questions.
It's not
Tree
like regular
falls,
flame.
no one's around. Does it make a radiant sound?
Most of it does not spread. It kills only 1 or 2.
Okay, radiant fire doesn't spread. That's important to know. That's an important detail. Thank you. Okay. Any other tidbits you can share with us?
That's all I can tell.
My hot
I need you to teach me how to produce radiant fire.
I lead him to the spot where I was napping, and I'm like, God, I wanted it up.
I appreciate that.
Before you rest, I have maybe a couple more questions. Do you have the ability to say imbue our weapons with any type of radiant essence or divine energy?
Well, like I said, most of my power is
But when it returns,
When it returns, it would take some time.
we talking days.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, start with mine first.
Mr. Punch a lot of here.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Weapons clearly the most important.
So, well, you
That's
rest
the most
easily
damage.
behind.
We have the most attacks.
We will look
We have the most
over
attacks.
you as we make our way to Amsterdam.
Thank you very much.
All right, and me and Fenrir are gonna like just take defensive positions around the wagons to protect
Use the
my
axe. You can't even use it. You can't.
Thorin, Porphyrion, one or both of you should go and tell the dude who's in charge of
Who's in
this.
charge now? Go ahead.
One or both of you guys should tell Hamilton,
Yep.
Charleston,
Let's go tell him.
Harrison.
Let's find Hamilton and Charleston.
Go find Harrison and tell him what has happened. It's very important that he knows the deal, that we should all make our way to Gatton and that the Gatton send the reinforcements.
You go find Cisco and I'll find Ebert and message.
I'm going to stay here.
This here?
Mhm.
Man, I know nothing.
I'm going to stay here and look over my heart. Jelly, you make sure you have as many divine spells as possible. And Matt, fix my lockpick.
I'm not sure if he has Mindy.
Yes. He talks about it all the time. He's better. Only ever seen him use it. I guess Thorin will go talk to Harrison.
So you can come up to Harrison.
Yes,
Good sir.
Angel friend. Kicked a lot of butt. He's tired now.
Okay, but did he really?
Dragon friends.
Yes.
He stopped
Kicking
in
butt.
city, so
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's no big deal.
I'm gonna go with you just so I can like let you like visually see how upset I am with you about this whole thing. Yeah. So
We'll
I'm
get back
saying
to
that like this.
Like what? Like what?
Like this.
Just
Yeah.
and Harrison's like,
Yeah, I'm definitely I'm
is-
ignoring everybody. I'm just looking at you across the arm and like
if you're in danger, stay behind So Dragon friends kicking butt. We're supposed to go to Gatton. I've sent everyone to Gatton. You know, they're coming with reinforcements.
Yeah.
So you know, we're gonna go to Gatton. Okay, it's gonna be
All right.
Gatton's first.
Sounds like a plan.
How much money did you leave in that vault?
Most of it.
That really sucks. That really sucks.
why did I waste the time going to the library?
But the city is not burned, then it should be there.
Yeah.
Get back.
Rumor has it there was a lot of damage done to a lot of important places because of the fight. But you know,
We'll find out, I guess. And then you'll have to let us know.
don't worry, I'll go back and look for you, buddy.
Okay, so now just set the record straight. Look, all right, he can only speak telepathically, and I gotta teach him some languages so he can actually talk to people. All right. So it's a lot of time and effort, and I just got this new telepathy thing. And besides, once he learns to actually talk to people, I mean, look, I need him to learn how to talk so you can teach him Elvish.
Still mad.
Can
so-
can he back me up with something he's learned?
Okay.
Can he chime in? Can you just speak to him telepathically? Can you look at his head? Can you say his name?
But he says out loud, Thorin. Yes.
Not my name. His name.
Yes. That's the only name he learned how to say.
I don't even say my name. How would he learn that one?
He knows you.
Fair.
You had to tell him who you are. That's unfair. I'm Thorin.
I'm taking my links and I'm walking away. Come on now, Tiger, let's go.
For a second, I thought you were gonna say like a real name. And like you started to say like, come here, come on, Nada, and I'm like, oh, what's it? He give me like oh no, not a tiger.
All right. So you guys head off the main path, the road, into the Western Hare Woods, which leads to Hampstead. It is around nighttime right now. 9 o'clock, and you get into Amstead roughly 10,
Oh, we're in Amsterdam.
10:30.
Fantastic.
All right, quick nap because we're leaving at the butt crack of dawn.
Oh, Amsterdam. Fantastic. Amsterdam.
At least it's not king stuff.
Yeah.
You just so insistent on getting all the mediocre but best it has to offer rolls out.
Above 10, baby.
No more.
So this.
Get above 10 every time.
So is this where we're coming in?
Yes.
No problem.
Touched your.
It was hiding.
All right. So we're in here. All right. So
Don't make the least look at it upside down.
all right. Try that way. So we're coming in this way.
Wait, here we go.
Now,
Here we go
upside-
again.
Okay. Now we're looking at it upside down. So we're coming in Tar. All right. So
Troll pyres.
I find
Where they burn trolls.
To scare away.
It's really small.
All right. Okay.
There's a barracks.
We gotta. Okay. First things
There's
first.
a well?
I'm gonna find somewhere to hole up. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
And I'm like, this is in our way.
How much oil do we have?
I wake up Mahatma. We gotta get out of this wagon. We gotta find somewhere to stay.
Yeah.
There's
Well,
a shrine.
wherever you think is best.
Do you-
I don't
do you-
know this town.
Do you want to lean on me? Are you good?
I need more time.
Okay, come on, buddy. I put his arm around mine. And I put my hand on him. I find somewhere. Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for lodging for me and my friend, and also my wolf here.
Yes, you can. I think the only place in town is the Murky Ale Tavern.
The Murky Ale Tavern. Okay, that sounds fantastic.
Yes.
The Golden Eel Inn.
The Golden Eel Inn.
Sounds more expensive.
It does sound. Anyway, all right. Thank you.
Yes.
He's an angel. He's gonna be loaded.
Nice. Yeah. I make my way to the Golden Ale Inn, and I
Hey.
scream out,
So you said we walked in through here.
Porphyrion,
What are these troll pyres?
Thorin,
Uh,
Jelly.
You don't know. I mean, they're just like big bundles of wood.
Big bundles of lead.
Oh, Jelly, you were here the whole time. I don't know
Yes.
how I missed you. Okay,
Well, Thorin was the
well,
first thing he
I
did.
just found out there's an inn, and I think we should make our way to the inn. All right, let's go. Let's go get this guy some place.
So should we just get over
All right, so I'm at the inn.
I'm mad at you. Yeah, so we can leave. I'm still.
All right. So Murky Ale Inn.
Thorin just proceeds to say,
Yeah,
I'm kindly
no,
sorry.
It
Tell
is
happy to
2
have a chance.
levels.
Yeah.
And but it's pretty shoddy.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
This
My
whole
mind has
town
Yeah.
picture of me like
seems
this.
pretty shoddy.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I
It is kind
I'm
of
not
like
doing
in a
picture mode right now.
swampy
I'm text.
area.
Oh, that's
Sorry.
fine. That's
So
great.
Most of
it's
that,
like ellipsis points.
I'm sorry.
Fishermen, they do have like small fields where they grow flowers.
Okay.
So when we first walk in, Thorin is going to ask the first person he finds what those weird wood things outside the gate are.
So you're asking the barmaid?
No, the first person I meet, I'm
When
at
you
the
entered
front,
the
I'm at
town.
the front gate. Like the first
Okay.
person I meet, I'm like, what in the world is that?
Yeah, I don't think Thorin and Porphyrion heard me screaming, so it's just me and Jelly and.
So, I mean, the
Yeah.
first thing you come up to is the guards at the gate.
Hey there, what,
Yes,
what are these things?
Troll pliers.
What are those?
Have you not seen those before?
I mean, I've seen trolls before. I've never known them to have pyres.
Just
Unless you're
to,
talking about the burning corpses after I'm done with them.
just to scare them away.
Ah. Do they only come in at the gate?
Oh, they're around the gates.
Are trolls a problem around here?
Not recently. The last time we saw them, maybe a month and a half or so.
Where would I find trolls?
I don't know where they come from.
You don't know where they come from. You just know that they're here.
That they,
Not
yeah,
last
they
month.
try to attack.
Okay. All right. Cool.
So we're at the Golden Ale Inn.
All right, so yeah, it's kind of a dive, but
It's totally fine.
The one with the fancier names actually.
the murky.
Yeah.
I thought you went to the
Oh, we're going to go to the Golden Ale Inn. This got
Oh.
that name. It sounds like a nice place to put an angel.
All right, so this one's a little better.
Fantastic.
There's approximately 8 tables.
Okay.
Some booths.
Oh.
Who
Who are you talking to?
Anybody who went inside?
The inn or the tavern? Me. Okay, go.
Okay.
Golden, yeah.
There's about 7 seats at the bar. There is a short dwarf woman at the bar. Has dark brown eyes. She's bloodshot. Tired. I imagine. Kind of short red hair.
Okay. So many redheads.
Okay, my turn to stretch.
I say I greet her in dwarfish.
Just give me one.
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
You realize this is what I do, right?
Ma'am, I could use a room for the night for me and my friend and the lady.
Okay. Sure. Be
Your
2
friend
silver.
and the lady.
2 silver.
Interesting.
Oh, that's extremely affordable. Now, just making sure we are definitely at the inn, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That sounds okay, ma'am. You know what? That sounds extremely affordable. And I flip her 2 silver. And then
It's like it's time to silver already. So what happened?
where's the room?
Upstairs.
Upstairs. Fantastic.
I'd like your suite, your best room you got.
Fran, where did you come from? Can you help me take my hat more upstairs and put him to bed?
See, I got this thing in my back. It's
Where's Thorn?
who cares?
Okay.
Rooms are all the same size.
All right.
Thorn just picks my hat up.
Oh, Thorn, where'd you come from?
I won't have anyone stealth door.
You can't see me because I stealth.
All the rooms have 2 beds.
Oh, fantastic. Could I get a second room for me?
Okay, 2 silver.
Oh, well, Scott, I already paid for Hotnor and Fenrir's room. Do anyone want to pay for mine? Wait, where's Jelly staying? Should Jelly stay with Hotnor? He's an angel. Does he seem? Can we trust him with her? Do you want your own room? Would you want a room with Fenrir?
Sure.
Okay.
We only have 1 more room available.
I'll take it.
Okay. Well, you're gonna have to share it with either Jelly or Fenrir or Mahatnor or me or Thorn.
Thorn's probably gonna go outside.
Okay, Thorn gonna sit backside? Okay, you're gonna need to share the room with Mahatnor or
It's
me
up to you. 3 silver.
or Jelly or Fenrir.
I keep to myself.
Okay, that's fine.
So, I mean,
It's up to your companions.
I don't think no.
Wait.
He doesn't get a room by
I
himself.
pay extra to keep the room to myself.
That's not how this is gonna work right now.
Yeah,
He's gonna have room with someone.
You-
I intercept the kid.
that is
Yeah, okay, no, that's not.
Thorn carries Mahatma up to the appropriate room.
Thorn, here's the key. Put Mahatma in bed. Thanks, Thorn. Now,
And he just doesn't like the Pink Panther thing out.
you know what? Can I throw the key up? It's Jelly. Are you? I believe you to sort your own thing out. You're the most capable of any of us. All right, you're the only one I can depend on. So can you just promise to keep an eye on Mahatnor and make sure these 2 don't jeopardize our lives? Okay, I'm going to the tavern now. I'm telling you, I'm heading to the tavern now. I have some business. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Let's go for
So this one is more of a dive than the inn.
This place sucks.
This one as well has 2 stories.
Don't like
You
if you
can
break something
enter
here, it
a
doesn't matter.
smaller 3 to 4 tables. See a very thin, weak-looking man at the bar.
Okay, is he human?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's got like a really weak mustache.
He's a wannabe power star.
He has hair that comes down and then flips up. Strange kind of. There's plumbing. There's only like 4 or 5 people.
good.
Doran's like, great.
Hello,
Now
sir.
We're all in here.
Yeah.
I'll just have.
Ale? All right.
Oh,
Good.
okay, yeah, that was what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Real quick.
2 copper.
I flip him 2 cups. I take the ale.
Food?
What you got?
Porridge?
Porridge?
Okay.
I'm assuming you just have porridge.
That and beets.
Can I have
2 copper.
Is that for porridge and beets?
Yes.
All right. I'm looking for
All right.
I take the porridge and the beets and I bite into one of the beets. I sip some ale.
That's pretty rotten beets. Like Jason is like, and the glass is like really dirty. Looks like he might have like just.
Doran picks up the
smelled
glass.
Thorin, when did you get here?
Thoran,
Thorin, where's my hot door? Did you put it on the bed safely?
Yes.
Is he by himself?
I left.
Did you leave him with Jelly?
I left him with whoever wants to be out there. I don't care. He's an angel. He can take care of himself.
He's tired. He has no
So-
strength right now. What if he dies?
He's not gonna die.
And what if he does? We're
Who's
gonna
gonna
look.
kill him?
We're gonna look
Who's
pretty.
gonna kill
Oh, you know what? When we go,
him? Okay,
we're
first of
gonna-
all, if he dies, we're not going to do nothing because no one's gonna know his name. There. I'm just not gonna mention him.
No, I'll pay 2 copper for that. Ale.
Please, you don't want to trade that. You know how many diseases are probably in that?
That's probably
You're going to have to pay for that
Pay for what?
that's the
now. For
target.
the mug.
I'm just slap that.
Oh, there
Smash it on the
there
ground.
was no mug there. That was just dirt.
They'll fight you for it.
5 silver, please.
That's a lot of stuff. That mug was very expensive.
No.
That mug cost more than the ale.
Get out.
Thorn, do you by chance happen to have a mug inside the bag of holding?
No.
Why don't you have a mug inside?
Why would I have a mug inside the bag of holding?
Or we need to buy.
Ironically, now that Thorn thinks of it, he would love to have like a nice utensil set just for
We need, to
himself
get,
in the bag.
we need to get some mugs for situations like this. We're in taverns where they have dirty glassware.
Right.
That's
So you
actually
put
really
my
smart.
ale in this.
All right. You see, when he says that, you see 3 of the patrons kind of put their drinks down and look at
You know what, Thorn?
Well, because of the diseases.
you because he smashed them up.
You know what, Thorn? I don't know, Thorn. You're
Thorn's laughing.
Or you just keep sneaking up on me, but I got some business upstairs, so I'm gonna go. Excuse me, sir. Are there rooms
Alright.
by chance?
Yeah.
Could we by chance rent any of
Yeah. I only got 2
them?
left.
Okay. All right. How much is a room for the night?
Silver.
Okay. This place isn't. You know, I was just at the inn, and it was 2 silver, and it's a much nicer establishment.
Okay.
He said 1 silver.
So I will give you.
If you want a room, it's going to be 1 silver.
I'll give you
You want to leave right now?
half a silver.
You want to leave right now?
I'll give you
What?
3 silver.
Listen in.
All right.
Half a silver? How are you going to cut that in half? It doesn't make any sense. You can't just have a coin.
Thorn, do you have 5 copper?
I have lots of copper.
How many copper makes a silver?
10.
Okay, you have 5 copper.
I do.
You have 5 copper.
No.
Why not?
Why?
Okay, give me a second. I'll give you 5 copper for a room for the night.
No.
I'll give you 7 copper for
It's
the room
1
for the night.
silver.
I will give you 7 copper.
Everybody
sir.
who sleeps here, it's
7
1 silver.
7 copper, sir. That's 3 less copper
You
than
don't
you
have,
give
you
for a
don't
silver
have
piece.
3 more copper.
No, I don't have 3 more copper.
Yeah, I think you do.
Oh, are you
They'll
sure?
fight you for it.
Are you sure about that? And I think 7 copper is plenty for this establishment. What do you say?
He looks at you have a dagger.
I mean, you have a dagger.
Looks at your dagger.
I mean,
Put your dagger on the bar.
why?
Deposit.
So I'm not giving you a dagger as a deposit. That's stupid. This dagger is worth way more than
Get out.
Oh. All
I
right.
hand Laura silver.
All right. Here you go. One second.
It's about time.
Oh, that was for the mug, by the way.
All right. Well, he doesn't know that. I'm going upstairs. Which room? Give me a key.
Like there's keys in this place.
Which room is it?
It's last room on the right.
Last room on the right. That's a happy coincidence. Because I have business in the last room on the left.
Okay.
All right. By chance, the woman come in here and acquire that room.
Haven't seen many women in here.
All right. Well, thanks anyway. Thorn, I'll be upstairs. Don't look at me.
Oh,
All right.
okay. All right.
Come here. Let's go.
I'm gonna stealth behind him. Not with this die.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of tempted to, but Thorn's just gonna be sad instead. I think.
I go upstairs.
Came all the way over here. I ignore just because.
Now you
So,
now we're hanging out. Okay.
Five silver. You're gonna leave.
Oh, I'm already leaving. I don't want to be here. I was only going to see you here.
A room is
See
one
you later.
silver,
Have a good-
but
good
a
evening.
dirty mug is
It's just
5
a-
silver.
Wait, I'll give him something. Give me a second. What do I got?
You can give him a cloak.
Give cloak.
Give him a tattered
My
black
cloaks are way too valuable. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, but that's crazy talk.
Give him an old broken weapon. Give him a dirty pitchfork.
Hey, for the record,
What you need?
say you had a dragon in this establishment.
I don't care.
I'm just saying it's pretty
Looks
cool.
like
You
a
know-
parrot to me.
You know, this guy's growing on me. This guy's growing on me.
You want to get on the counter for a second there, dragon? You know, you're telling me that this here looks like a parrot. Have you ever seen a parrot? Do you know what a parrot is? Describe a parrot to
I
me.
know what a parrot is.
Okay.
It's like a big nose or whatever.
It's got a big nose.
Colors.
This
Lots of
guy,
colors.
this guy's pretty legit.
Telepathically, I'm asking, cubes for short, whatever. So we'll call him for a second.
All right, I'm
His first, last, and middle name.
glad we worked that out.
It's not his fault. If he would like to practice his lightning breathing ability, is he right around now?
I thought you were on your way out.
I was, but see now I'm a little insulted. Parrot?
Who is it?
Parrot? I don't have any. I can't draw, can I?
Well, I mean, I could draw for you, but I'm not there anymore.
You, sir, thought you were gonna be nice. Had some plans for you. Now I'm just disappointed. Thorn leaves.
Some cards.
But no.
Alright, so you go up to your room.
Yep.
Pretty crappy place.
Is there a bed?
It's more of a cot.
Are there sheets on it?
Yeah.
I
Well,
just
you
sniff
can
it. How's it smell?
It smells like
Awful.
Oh, it's not. All right. I'm just gonna like flip it over, and I'm gonna like lay my bedroll on the floor, and then I'm gonna go to the room across the hall. Of course.
Just keep it going,
You-
bro.
I have 2 sisters and a mother. Of course I know. It's me. I'm alone. Except for Finley.
Yes.
I really like the message this is sending. I find it very amusing.
door opens.
Okay.
You now see a red tiefling.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Horns come up and then go back and then point. Black eyes, totally red skin, same clothing. Black nails.
Of course.
Same kind of face shape.
Hmm.
Thank you.
Well, you seem pretty intent on me showing up. Please shut the door.
Come in. Have a seat.
Okay. Is her room nicer
It's
than
too
my
common.
room?
And I'll never see Nora again.
Strangely, looks very clean. Everything's Some overlay.
She got there an hour early.
You know, it's funny. The guy at the bar doesn't remember selling this room to him.
Yes, of course he won.
I guess that's answers the question of whether or not you're magical.
Someone would get that. Well, seems like we have some business.
Well, that's up
I
to you.
have quite a story to tell.
I'm all in. Sit down. Andrea sits down next to me. I'll tell his head. More to comfort myself than to comfort him.
It's time for you and your group to right what has been wrong,
What's been wrong?
to prove your worth,
Like our collective worth?
so that Nikas will not have died in vain.
Okay.
As you probably know, he never trusted anyone.
I mean, I didn't know him that well, but it was pretty easy to garner that.
Save family.
I mean, you with his family?
I,
What are you to him?
sister.
You're Nick's sister? I didn't know he had a sister. I didn't know he had any family. He never spoke of such things.
Of course he would.
Well, to be fair, I've never spoken of such things either.
When some of you were initiated into the Black Earth,
Yeah.
he wanted more information.
Okay.
He knew that there was something going on in the drowned pits.
Yeah.
And this is why he went with you and your group.
This is when we find out that this was actually better than all this. Less evil.
But he wanted an inside man or woman.
The Black Earth did? Or Nikas? Okay.
He recruited me into the Black Earth.
Okay.
And at the base I would stay.
Okay.
There I learned what was hiding in the depths of the pillars.
Okay.
Many decades ago, the Durga dwellers
Yes.
found a mysterious purple gem containing some kind of unknown substance.
Okay.
Being close allies to the dwarves, the Black Earth had early access to the gems.
Mm-hmm.
Their alchemists spent many years to find out its uses.
Was Vanderfeld associated with them?
I didn't find out the name.
He called himself the Dark Lord Vanderfeld.
I didn't hear that in my dealings here.
Okay. Sergeant.
Anyway, the Black Earth alchemist spent many years to find out its uses.
Okay.
Two primary ones.
Yes.
First, to cause sickness in people and creatures to the death.
Okay.
And the second, to preserve life.
Preserve life.
Strange, it seemed, that one gem could contain two polar opposite effects.
Indeed.
I learned of their alliance with the First Axe and the Dark Mountain Orcs. These would be the clans who would spread the plague and made sure that Durgar supplied the Black Earth with a constant supply of purple gems.
Okay.
After some time, everything would be set. The plan was to be a two-pronged approach.
Okay.
The first stage was to infect as many villages and small towns without too much notice from the capital.
Okay.
Take down some of the country's economy.
Okay.
The second stage was a massive scale attack on the capital outright.
Okay.
Well, I was confused by this part. We just didn't have the manpower that I saw. But I heard something inconceivable.
Yes.
Those who had died by the plague would be brought back to life.
Oh, we've seen a lot of that.
Yes. Well, I've heard rumors of ghosts and skeletons wandering dark forest or ancient ruins when I was young. Merely fairy tales, I thought. until one day I saw it with my own two eyes. Our leaders gathered our people, and a pile of corpses were dragged into the main square. An elven man stepped out from the main pyramid, one I've never seen before. He was young, straight silver hair streaked with blue. That's me. His eyes glinted gold. He was clad in dark cherry-stained leathers and walked forth with a bronze staff with a black pyramid set on top and a small satchel in his other hand. He came upon the pile of corpses, and from within the satchel he pulled a large skull. He looked down and called out loud enough for all to hear, "Remember this day, children, when all that is bright in this country shall be drowned in darkness. The shining jewel that is the capital will be brought down in fiery glory. Graves await all who oppose us, and the black earth of this world will envelop their bodies.
Ooh, that name makes sense.
Okay. We who stand here were made from Orgrimmok's hand.
Orgrimmok's.
And as through his power we will finally be kings and queens of this land. For Orgrimmok. People cheered. And with that he took his staff and skull, knelt to the ground, and started to chant words I could not understand. Then other languages came through the same voice, all at the same time. The skulls started to glow with an amber and ebon light. Light went through the earth and writhed its way into the corpses. The dead began to stir. His voices went louder, and the dead stood up. The young elven man also stood and gave some kind of command as they marched out of our sights. The light faded, and the elf gave an approving smile before he turned around and went back into the pyramid. Everyone was silent with shock. Minutes passed before our leaders shouted for us to get back to our work. And so we did, but I couldn't get the young elf out of my mind. I had heard of a necromancer within the ranks, but never saw any kind of magic until that day. I didn't want anything to do with such power. I had to escape and tried to get my information back to Nikas. It was luck that found me 2 weeks following. The capital was sending forces towards the Black Earth base. Fearing capture, many people fled, I with them. I tracked down you to the pillars, only to find the mountain gone. I asked around to find that you were heading west, but Nikas not along with you. I knew he was gone, and I blamed you for his death. And I set myself out on revenge.
Oh, what changed?
But, dear,
Yes,
now is not the time for such feelings.
thank goodness.
The undead march unto the capital. Now, here comes your part.
Okay, it's my part.
There was some talk of the leaders of the Black Earth took refuge in a monastery in the Whisper Wind Bluffs, nearing the Dropworth Bay in the southwest. I ask you this.
Yep.
Find the monastery. Find the necromancer. Kill him and smash that skull.
Okay.
Maybe then his command on the undead will be stopped.
Did Nikas ever tell you of a mysterious puddle, a mysterious face clouded in puddle fog?
Yes, he said that he had encountered it a time or two.
Do you think that perhaps this could be the elf you spoke of?
It could be.
He raised the dead to attack us while we were making our way to Brighton.
Yes, the goal was to take the horde of undead and go towards the capital itself.
If you've been following us, I imagine that means you know of the angel that's been traveling with us.
You were gone quite some time. I didn't know where you went.
We went in hopes of finding treasure, but instead we ended up finding the angel known as Mahatma. So
Someone would like the record to state we
I
went to
stayed
rescue
in
a
Brighton.
lost boy.
Of which the guild house was.
yeah,
And I stayed there until you came back. And I did see a strange figure.
that would be Mahatma.
Lord just be putting up his out there.
Super trusting.
He's an extremely powerful angel. He was able to hold the horde at Brighton.
Perhaps as he stays the horde, tries to hold him back, you and your companions can find this monastery and finally slay or put this undead horde to rest.
We will certainly try. Then I stand up and I look at her and I'm like, what is your name?
You would like to know that.
I would think interacting with you a lot easier if I had something to call you.
Make a wisdom save.
Dang, lady, I'm just trying to. I'm a cool guy.
That's what you get.
I'm a cool cat noir. I just want to know what your name is.
Just want to like interact with you in a friendly manner.
So what I thought was so funny is I just really hope the innkeeper didn't remember a woman coming in because everyone thinks Nika's
12.
sister is a guy.
Mhm.
I hope so
So-
much.
Everything kind of goes dark.
Oh, dang it.
You
Dang it.
come to,
That would have been awesome.
you're outside of the room,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, you remember everything that she said, and you're just staying outside the room.
Oh, well, open the door. Of course. Well, she didn't tell me to keep quiet this time. So I go look downstairs. Thorn, you still here?
He's not there.
Thorin vacated the inn to loiter relatively close by outside, talking to his dragon friend and playing a
I look
monk.
over.
Mostly playing a monk.
I look
It's
over.
very bluesy,
Ooh.
sad instrument.
Did Fenrir also need to make a wisdom save?
No.
Well, that was pretty crazy, huh, buddy?
It's quite a strange woman.
Indeed. Should we go to bed?
I feel like we should. Maybe before that we tell companions our group.
No,
But it's up to you.
I think this can wait.
Very well.
Yeah, and then I go to bed in the harbor.
All right. Everybody else found their rooms.
Thorin found a place to sleep somewhere.
Outside.
Yeah.
Under a tree. Like you do.
Maybe in a tree. Maybe under a tree.
Hey, and
Maybe
it's
in a
fine.
stable. So maybe I'm gonna do it just to spite you.
Light history on fire. Ah, you're resistant. Dang.
All right. So about 6 hours go by. And it's about 5 o'clock in the morning. You start to hear everybody start to pack up their things outside or inside. And it seems like everybody is leaving instead.
All right, I hop out of bed. I go across the hall and check the room one more time. And then I make my way downstairs. I look over at the shop. You didn't by chance see a oddly attractive red one with horns, did you?
It's a female now.
You didn't by chance see an oddly attractive red one with horns, did you?
No.
you that woman in disguise?
No, Derek.
Do you have any clean glasses with ale in them?
I can try to make this as clean as I can get it.
You know what? On second thought, I have a
Water's pretty murky.
I have a really strange request. I would like to purchase a mug.
Okay. Sure. 5 silver.
I will give you 3 silver. Awesome. This is a good opportunity. to
She's
take
off balance. This is a weird request.
use of my. Okay, that's a 13.
Okay, I guess you can have that one.
How does it look like? It's basically a cup. The cup. It's kind of small. How much ale do you think I can fit in this?
A cup, I would think. I would think around the cup.
That's a little larger than a cup. Probably 3/4 pint.
This is acceptable. I toss her 3 silver and I put it in my bag.
You really can be in for friends.
Actually, you know what, ma'am? Do you have an actual like stout mug?
Yeah, we have many mugs.
All right, give me a mug.
Okay, 5 silver.
5 silver. You know what? Take your 5 silver.
You buying a cup and a mug now?
Yes, I'm on both.
Okay.
Thank you.
So Thorn wakes up from underneath a nice cozy oak tree. Happens
Hope you don't mind. I had a wolf
coincidentally happens to be nearby town hall. I think he's just watching. So the whole town's packing stuff up and moving out and stuff.
Yep.
So are they taking a lot of stuff out of the town hall? Like, does this town hall also have a vault in it? Maybe they taking bags of gold. That's what Thorn is looking for, because he's playing his own wee hours of
I hear the
it
sound
doesn't
of
look
a
like
mug.
they're taking
That's
a lot of
Thorn.
stuff. Just essentials. Probably not a lot from the town hall. There's not a lot to take from there. You see carts, horses with saddlebags. Everybody taking maybe food.
I would like to still. Natural 20.
So it's 5 o'clock and you just
And then I'm gonna follow the sounds of the harmonic.
I spent 4 hours reading my herbal book last night.
Can you go to bed?
Yes.
So it's only been 6 hours. So you spent 2 hours.
Slept for
When did we get to town? Like, it's because as soon as I got
It was midnight. And
okay,
then,
so as soon as I got the room, that's where I went.
so did you meditate?
Yeah.
So
Dang it. All right, so I'm staying there for 2 hours then.
Because I'm invisible, basically, I see Thorn and I do this. I tap my Gauss's shoulder.
so you,
Thorn would believe, I think correctly, that his dragon friend would inform him of most presence. Oh, by the way, dragon friend has blind sense, so he knows you're there.
Yeah, but I got a natural 20.
He has
If
blind
he's-
sense.
Yeah, but
if he's
there.
not looking that way,
Dragon has blind sense. He doesn't need to look at anything.
you need to look at it
It's
to
blind
see.
sense doesn't need to see. That's the whole point. You could be blind and you still sense within the 10 feet, right?
He has a 30 feet of blind. So
He's big.
that's young. Yeah, he's baby. It is 10 feet.
So unless you've got like an 11-foot reach, but even then you would have to tap him on the shoulder.
I think it'd still be within what he sees.
Thorn ignores the finger tap anyways. Because
Okay.
he's in the middle of a sweet but tricky harmonica solo.
Oh, well, then I guess it was walking from Thorn.
Hello?
Do performance check. I just want to see how well you do.
It's really tricky. And this is dice. We know how this is gonna go.
Oh, look at you. All right, someone down.
It's alright. It's 16.
Alright, so it's a decent melody.
Yeah. I mean, so what? I messed up. Steep
One
by a
or
little
two.
bit. All right, sue me. Sumi, everybody's not Steve Bauer. However you say it.
So you get up with Mahatanor. He's still pretty beaten down. Like,
I want to know my more.
come little gnome, we should be on our way. Find our party. Be on our way.
Okay.
See, John wants to talk to Morgan because his farmhouse is important enough to be on this map, but I don't know why Thorny would be in that section of town for no reason.
Thorn, we have no time to go wandering around farmhouse. I have important news to share with you.
Actually, it's right next to the inn, actually. It's right there.
Thorn, I have important news to share with you and the rest of the party.
All right, well, why don't we take a step back from the inn, go to the secluded little area away from the center of town that's bustling.
Okay.
Oh, there's a little farmhouse over here. Interesting.
Okay.
What are we talking about?
I want to talk to you and the rest of the party.
Yeah.
Where's the rest of the party?
They're right here.
I don't know if I'm there.
Are they? Most of it was at the inn with the Mahatma. Are we talking about Mahatma as well?
Refrain's reading his books out if you want to wait for him.
No, that's fine. Let's go in. Hello, Jelly, Mahatnor.
So they come down from the
Oh, they're there.
come up front door.
Where's Porphyrion?
Just Porphyrion have that?
He's still in his room.
Okay.
Thorn knocks. Thorn opens the door.
I screeched because I'm naked.
Put clothes on and come outside. We have an important discussion again. I say mentally.
And I must say, you're quite impressed at the sight. It's like, wow.
Thorn is speaking mentally, so therefore you can read his thoughts. And he's very unimpressed. He's still just nothing but spite. Nothing but spite.
Come down.
Yeah, I guess, but I'm still reading.
So do you convey the message?
Yesterday in the caravan, I was approached by a woman with white hair and a dark hood.
Oh boy.
Black hair.
Yeah, those brunettes.
Black hair and a dark hood. She told
The
me to,
memory's fuzzy.
she told me to meet her at the inn last night.
Right here. Okay.
When I went in there,
I think we need to take him for drug testing, though. His memory's really fuzzy about this.
Yeah, what happened there?
when I went in there, she revealed.
Thorn's pulling up the
She revealed.
She revealed. My God.
She revealed that she was a tiefling.
I flashback.
But not just any.
Whoa, hold up.
Not just any tiefling. She was Nika's sister.
I am now raging.
Porphyrion rages.
And then I tell the rest of the story, and also about the part where she used magic to like knock me out and put me outside the room.
So first question,
That's all I need to know.
I remember her saying, you saying that if we destroy the skull, maybe he would lose control of the undead.
Correct.
That does. Is that a good thing?
Well,
Because
well, look at it this way: what's worse,
Um,
an uncoordinated horde of 500 zombies, or a coordinated horde of 500 zombies?
it depends on where they're at.
Well, currently they're marching towards us.
Because I feel like it's easier to destroy an army of 500 zombies
So
than it is to destroy 500 zombies that are now
You're there.
scattering every direction, spreading their disease. Because they kill people and those people get back up.
But see, here's where that falls apart. They exist regardless.
So what you
But they're trying, but right now they're working under the will of one man to storm and destroy the capital. If we destroy the skull, they will no longer, either they'll all cease to be, or they'll at least no longer be all marching to destroy the cap.
what you gathered would be based would cease to be.
They would cease to be is what I get.
Oh, nice. Hey, you know who hasn't killed 500 zombies yet?
You guys,
So Brighton's over
I
here.
question my decision.
And we go straight west to get to Gatton,
So-
but we detour a little bit to get to
Where's this
this
tiefling?
town, right?
Gone.
I'm going
So
where?
I don't know.
like, we were coming from Brighton straight west to Gatton, but we detour south of it
So
to go to this town.
Yeah.
So we went through the forest, we got to this town. Where is, if Gatton's over here, we're here, like where is this place that Tiefling was telling us about?
Southwest. And
Southwest of here?
Yeah.
So further this way.
yeah, towards
Yeah.
the bluffs.
Whisperwind.
When you hear the information he gave you, you're like, that's my monastery. So if you want
One of those really far back.
sacred stone. So if you want, you know that, so, but you don't have to convey it to
Not just yet.
Yeah,
So what about this monastery again? Because I was kind of halfway.
What monastery?
No, I'm asking what did he say about the monastery again? What was the message about it?
that some of the leaders of the Black Earth from their main base may have gone there and taken refuge.
Taking a refuge. So they're just there, but they're not like taking over.
She didn't say.
Try to get more out of her. She overpowered.
Well, as you guys know, I have a soft spot for monasteries.
You do?
Possibly.
Okay.
So we should definitely go to this particular one. See what's going on.
There's
I
lots
mean-
of soft spots.
I mean, we definitely should go to this one, like, regardless of whether or not you have a soft spot or not. I'm very confused.
So we're just gonna trust everything over here. That we have so many. You know,
How many leads do we have currently on how to stop this plague?
Lots.
Name one other.
The other one that we know.
the cure we're working on.
Yeah.
What cure were we working on?
The one where
The one that we have no idea how well it's going?
yes, and the one where we got the witch that was helping us out.
Mahatma's
dead
with
witch?
us, right?
Yeah.
Mahatma's with us,
I
right?
got that.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is with us. Mahatnor.
So Mahatnor,
What do you think?
I assume, regardless of what we do, you're probably going to go with all the people to Gatton
Or you
to,
can come
to
with
meet,
us
to
and,
also meet.
and potentially put an end
How
to
do you
this.
say her name? I can never
Joanna.
pronounce her name. Joanna.
Jill.
I always want to start with an L.
Jill.
I was trying to say Julie. They're clover, baby.
So I assume you wanna go find Joanna and
Well,
lead these people.
Well, I think if I take another day's rest or so, I will get some of my powers back, and I will go back and meet the Lord again.
Or you could come with us and potentially stop the horde.
See,
If
I was
hadn't been
thinking
fighting.
we could send stuff
I mean,
we
there's
could-
already
we
two
could
dragons
leave.
there.
and we could send stuff to Gatton. Presumably it gets there. However, the only person I could think of giving said stuff to would be Harrison. And like
Harrison.
I don't want to give Harrison anything that would potentially make him look good. Because I just don't like the guy for some reason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Making a lot of weird decisions here.
Well, like we could give all the information about our cure and the sample and everything that we have to someone else.
Isn't that
And just
already
tell
on
them
its way again? Well, we should probably
Oh,
tell
yeah.
somebody else. Though.
My dude, what's his name? Oh, what's that guy's name? Fergus. No, is it Fergus? I don't think it's
I'm
Fergus.
sure the doctor would go there.
Yes, the doctor went.
So he's hopeful that's not.
Better be. I mean, all that for nothing.
I do still have some of the plant we needed. I guess I should.
Agreed.
Agreed. That was the name of the doctor. Okay. Yep, him. He should be on his way there. Actually, he should be there right now. He should already be there. I wonder if I can send him a reading.
See,
I think I'm gonna do
how
that.
long did it take us to get to this place?
Dear,
Day now.
How many more days do I have for my arm to get better?
Well, with
Matt's been healing me
yeah,
supposedly.
that's been healing you.
Really? Okay. And Thorn is in favor of not deciding between plans and gonna kill some stuff.
So are we going to the monastery?
Thorn is willing to do that.
Are we going to the monastery then?
You wanna go to a monastery?
I mean, I would love to go to a
You wanna
monastery.
go to a monastery? Matt, you wanna go to a monastery?
Matt nods his head. Did he ever? Matt, did you fix my lockpick?
I think it's right here. It's amazing.
Okay, cool.
No, you wanna go to a monastery?
I gotta go talk to some people.
Well, I mean, obviously, I can do that.
I was the one who suggested going to the monastery. And yes, I do want to go to the monastery.
I mean, I had suggested let's go face this horde, but
Yeah, no one wanted to do that.
Hey, when I wanted to do it, you were like in spite mode and didn't want to do it. So don't come talking to me like that.
when I wanted to do it, you're like, man.
I was like, I just woke up from a coma. That's what I was like.
And
Imagine
then
one just coma.
I go find somebody and be like, sir, I would like to buy some lockpicks. Can you point me in the direction someone might sell those?
I locked my keys in my car. I mean, it's not for anything, dangerous.
I am not going to loot or steal from my things.
Looks at you strangely. No, I don't know anyone that has those types of things.
Okay, I tell Fenrir to growl at him. What about now?
Still, I don't know anyone in town that has
Dracarys.
lock picks.
Calls up a hair wall.
Lock picks. Like,
Oh, you know what? I probably do want to wait. Wait a minute. Damn. I start screaming, damn me. And I tell Fenrir, do you remember what he smelled like?
yeah.
Smell him. Smell him now. Perception for Fenrir that is an 18.
Sorry.
Okay, do you know where anybody named David? You've seen a guy in a hood, and I described David to him.
Cross arm. And
I've seen many people. Doesn't sound familiar.
I go find Harrison.
Hey, that's what Thorn is.
Harrison, have you seen a man by the name of
Yes.
David? Yes, you have.
No.
No. Why would you say
I'm
yes?
saying yes. No.
Thorn has just finished folding and stamping.
I'm
right together.
sorry. I'm so tired.
I slapped
need
you.
to get
I
going.
just give him a slap.
Thorn is just.
Are you awake now?
Okay. That's what I'm called for.
I'm sorry. I'm good.
I'm looking
I'm looking for a man by the name of Damir.
I haven't heard that name.
Harrison, I got some information I'd like to give to you because I think it's important as the leader of Brighton and Billy.
Very well.
Okay, so
I don't like you.
we've informed about the dragons.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, and you know
That's
that.
crazy.
And you know that.
No.
You know that.
It's been a long time. It's been a long night. Sorry.
And you know Gatton is sitting in reinforcements.
Saw a strange dragonborn. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He's right behind you because I said I was going over here.
The guy you said you knew. I said I knew him. You just said you knew Damir.
All right. Well,
I was saying hello. Harrison, goodbye.
I'm glad to know you're up to date on
It's just the most complicated questions. Here's a nice envelope. Also, this nice package of plants. Keep this on your person. It's very important. Make sure it gets to either, what's the doctor's name? Ulmreed? Or the Empress, someone close
I don't
to the
know
Empress.
who that is.
Don't. Make sure it gets to the Empress.
Okay.
It is addressed to the Empress. Harrison, good man. Thank you very much.
Harrison, if we survive all this.
I slip in a love letter to the Empress with his packages from me.
Oh, God. Harrison, if we
But you
survive,
didn't know about it.
I used to go out
if
and
we
get
survive all this,
You know what?
I would like to do some work for you.
If we survive.
Yeah.
She does.
I need help.
All right.
Yes.
Harrison, where's the leader of what's the city we're in?
Right. Yes.
Where's the leader of Amsterdam?
That's what
He's taking some
Step two.
calves on carts.
All right.
His name is David.
I'm gonna go find David.
How much
All right.
I go find David.
No. Yes, it did.
Oh, that's right.
He is like towards. He got in the town.
All right, I'm
Number
gonna
9.
Very, very short guy. Almost half my size.
Okay, base human.
Yeah.
All right.
Has blonde hair, bushy, blue eyes. He's in half plate.
No, prepared. Unlike some people by the name of Harrison.
Yeah. What do you want?
All right, 2 questions.
Quickly.
Well, actually,
You know anyone named Damir?
Can say
All right. And how much information do you have about what's currently going on?
That's great.
undead.
Yep.
Going to get. That's all I need to know.
Okay, well, I also tell him about the dragon and the Empress sending reinforcements, and
to be fair, I think the dragons might have been.
whatever. That's explaining things. I explain all this to him.
Good to know. Yeah, we saw strange creatures flying above us. We didn't know what they were.
I'm still reading. Good to know. But I just wanted you to be informed. You should meet up with Harrison from Brighton. He has some information as well. Might be able to, might be able to. You two could coordinate. Probably a good idea. And then you know what? Also, do you have anything? I'd like to write you some information. I would appreciate you could pass on to the areas.
All right.
And I write down about the Black Earth and how they may be responsible for this. And I seal it. And I say, make sure this gets to the Empress.
I will try.
And then I shake his hand and I real masculinely.
Good man.
Good, yes. Thank you, David. David, he's the leader of Amstead.
Are you just trying to make another letter for redundancy?
Well,
Because you saw me with the letter makers.
yeah, but I did make another letter.
Yeah, redundancy's
I,
good.
I swing by the apothecary.
Okay.
I find Maddie.
What you got in here?
Nobody's there. Doors locked.
Nah.
Nobody out there.
Are there windows?
Small.
Well, I open a window.
They don't have shutters or anything. Just open.
Oh, so like I can do this.
Yeah.
So I peek my head in.
There's
Skills.
supplies.
Right.
It's a shop, but it's a small shop. Looks like there's supplies. Looks like there's like herbs all around.
Ah, okay. So
Some vials, it looks like.
all right. So I hop through the window.
Okay. Do a dexterity check. See if you can squeeze.
Dexterity. That's plus. It's a saving throw or a check?
Just a check.
What do I add to that?
Just
Give dexterity. Dexterity.
But I'm proficient with dexterity.
Just add your.
It's 13.
Okay, 13.
With some.
Yeah, it's not safe. It's not safe.
Well, some
This feels
squeezing.
like-
You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're able to get in there.
Okay.
You just shift to a cat like halfway through and then
Straight
like
next to
crawl through.
Looks like there's might be some medicinal things.
Deal with medicinal things.
Okay. So I'm reading my herbal book. I'm going to just which one did I say?
He's already home.
Whatever book is gonna between my herb book and my medicinal book, whatever book's gonna help me make potions and stuff. That's the one I'm reading.
I have no idea. I cannot tell. It doesn't feel any less bright.
By referencing this, what would I need to make health potions and
It
poison?
feels more bright. I cannot tell. I
Um,
won't say it. But I
It's not on. This is the life is one.
so by reading your book and looking around, you do see some
never gonna find anything.
like some roots
I need him in my life.
herbs, roots of fruits. You do see some flowers that would be useful.
Okay, so I'm taking all this stuff that I can see that I would need.
You do see some animal parts that through your readings might be useful.
Okay, so so much. You said plants?
Yeah.
Yeah, like flowers.
No.
Yep.
All right, so these vials are already done. What are those? They have like
All
descriptions?
the vials are empty. Looks like he took everything he made with him.
Okay, so I take some empty vials.
So you have 10 vials.
Wow. Especially offhand.
7.
You said 10. Okay, so I'm gonna leave a note that says, "Emergency, bless you, need supplies. Here is
2 copper.
here's 20 silver for all of this." Do you think that will cover some of that?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Just for herbs and plants, yeah.
Okay, so here is 6 silver for all of this.
You just stole vials.
I mean,
though, didn't
20
you?
silver is one of
Didn't
the.
you take vials?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the glass is probably expensive.
I'm gonna get 10 silver. So he's getting 10 silver. But I'm taking more stuff now.
Thorin just wants to find Maggie to see if he can get the deets on his cloak. It's my
Well, I know.
You go to Maggie's cart. You look in and you see Todd.
Still hasn't come back yet, I think.
No. Sorry.
Do you think we could overpower Todd?
I feel the impression that I've been given is I could very easily overpower Todd. Whether or not that is the reality, I do not know.
I wish I had some canvas. I would paint a picture of Todd.
So did she happen okay, this is a weird question. So she has an item that is mine for me that she's working on. Do you think she'd have that with her or would that be here?
I mean, what does it look
I
like?
just described it to her.
Um.
Stark, a little tattered, and big.
Okay. Let me look.
Okay.
Rummages through all his cart stuff. I see 2 cloaks. One of them is a green cloak, and the other one is like an orange reddish color. Does that sound familiar?
Hey, Matt! Matt! I'm going to yell until Matt gets here.
All right.
And I'm going to be like, Matt, we're going to stand here for 20 minutes since you guys identify with clocks.
And identified.
You can. I just want to make sure she doesn't hidden my cloak or something.
So he identifies them. He says they're not the ones that you gave her.
Well, what can you tell me about them, Matt?
Let me check.
This is interesting.
Pleasure.
Okay. All right. No more sneezes?
Can't
No problem.
So there is a mariner's cloak.
Mine?
And then a sentinel cloak.
Mine?
I don't know what either of those do.
Mine?
Does Matt know what they do?
Yeah.
What is like, I'm trying to decide if I should. Admittedly, my cloak is super cool, and I love it. But admittedly, it is cursed, and also I was told I'm not strong enough to wear it. So what can you tell me about these two cloaks?
So the Mariners helps you from not getting seasick.
Oh.
And then helps you fish.
Okay, I'm not interested.
And then the Sentinel cloak.
It's really good for watching for fish.
Helps you to
Go
stand
on.
still for a long period of time.
It basically, it's if you're not wearing plate armor, it basically acts like plate.
Mine?
It like wraps around.
Mine? You know Porphyrio would like that because he can't wear armor.
It would still be
Yeah, I feel like if it acts like armor. Well, Thorn's like a. So Matt, sorry I wasted your time on that one. Anything you want to tell me about this place and the items here? I say telepathically.
Yeah. It doesn't look like there's anything else.
No, sorry, Todd. Sorry, I just wanted to double check, but no, neither one of these are my cloak. Just remember that gold burned in the hole in your pocket. And remember me, and my cloak, and how important it was to me.
You should probably tell them where to go.
And I'm gonna head out to do some business southwest of here, and then I'll be headed to the capital probably or somewhere. Just let Maggie know that I'd be interested if what the cloak does, what's affecting it, if she can fix it, and I'd be willing to, pay her for trouble.
Okay. See.
Yeah, bye.
I'm on my way to I'm going to the shrine of the Tri-Gods.
Okay.
What I noticed here.
It's a very small church. Do a religion check.
Can I do it with advantage so I at least get a mediocre roll? Religion. So 12.
12. You. Let's see. You see what looks like a clock work gear. Besides that, you don't really know anything about it.
It's a church, you said? Is there anyone in the church?
No.
Everybody's like they're getting in with a caravan? Okay, so I'll find out who works here. Okay. Is there anything around that looks of value? I'm gonna steal it though to take along with me. Like, hey, can you tell me about this stuff? Okay.
I don't know, the gilding on the pulpit looks kind of nice. I feel like, scrape, ooh, there's some wiring on the walls.
I guess that's all I'm going to do. No, let's go to the farm. I'll go to the farm. Well, I'm traversing this city. Go ahead. You want to do anything?
Damn here. That's probably just gonna go to the what you call it to the place. What's that place? We're gonna go to the Gamanda whatever. All right, I'm clocking out.
You gotta turn the water into wine.
It's pretty decent size. Looking, there's water down there. It's pretty fresh.
My last act.
Can I jump in it?
Yeah, use this one,
But
buddy.
it's pretty deep. You have to try to get out.
That's terrible.
Oh.
No, I have advantage. Let's see.
I mean, you can cast levitate, can't you?
My last act, I'm going to stealth.
I'm gonna sit on like the
That's
edge.
25. And I stealth with 25.
All right, so pretty much everybody is on their carts and leaving the city.
I'm looking for that trip to the Trigon person.
Nor is hiding away, keeping an eye on Thorin, and
Thorin is
we'll
sulky.
follow Thorin to make sure that he doesn't lose track of.
Thorin is sulky and ready.
Well,
Can't do anything.
Thorin's currently watching you, and you know what? He sends Fenrir over to lick your hand and let you know everything's gonna be alright. Also, I can follow Fenrir and not lose group. You guys don't do anything stupid in the next 40 minutes.
All right, have a good night, man.
How did he leave before?
All right, so you investigate for some people.
Trash from the Trigon.
Comes across a person, and you inquire about them, and they say, yes, it's god Arathis, god of civilization.
I want to hear about this well and this temple, but I'm gonna go sleep. Because my test is at 8 a.m. I'm gonna die. Okay. You guys are good.
What's his name again?
Arathis.
The mama says. Arathis. Okay. He's god of civilization. So what does he do?
We try to build our economy. We try to we try to recruit inventors, come up with new things. We have a couple of tinkerers make toys. It's basically just people who are trying to get out of the old age.
So the advancement
Maybe John for that as well.
the advancement of technology in a sense.
Yes.
What have you guys come up with so far?
Just small things. We built that little clock. As it's not working yet, but we put it inside the temple, the church. Just things that haven't worked yet.
Okay.
Many failures.
Yeah. What successes do you guys have? Yeah, I'm looking for a place to to devote a little time to. Kind of just going around inquiring.
What would you like to learn?
What kind of success have you guys had with?
Oh, just little gadgets, toys, kind of pull it back, goes forward a little bit, over here, makes it go forward, winds it up.
What does it do? What is it for? I'd like to see this.
So it's just, he doesn't have it with him, but just like little toys that when you pull it back, and there's a gear which winds up, and then you let it go, and then goes forward. Lots just little gears. Not a lot.
Okay. So are you the high priest of this place?
No,
Do you guys have a high priest?
more of a community. It's just the people. We don't have a priest.
Okay.
Each person goes up and tells their story, shows off their works, and findings they have.
Good to know. Are you? Where are you at?
She's by the well.
Like I said, I have no more questions.
We will leave it there, I guess. Until they look.
Sounds good.
A good informational session.
I agree with that. I'm not buying the whole tiefling maybe good thing one bit.